The long, hot Texas summer may be coming to an end, but the Sulphur Springs Wildcats are still on fire, opening their season with back-to-back blowout wins over Mesquite Poteet and Greenville. Even though district play is still a few weeks away, tonight's game will mean just a little bit more, as the Wildcats look to put on a show in front of a packed crowd on homecoming night. Tonight, Sulphur Springs plays host to the Bullard Panthers, the team who has gotten off to a bit of a rocky start and will be looking to turn things around before taking on a tough district schedule of their own. Who will pick up the early season win on this Friday the 13th night? Will the Sulphur Springs Wildcats keep their momentum going and send their homecoming crowd happy with another W? Or will the Bullard Panthers get to play spoiler and start to turn their own season around?
This game have been
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is week 3 of the Texas high school football season. We have a very special homecoming edition of Sulphur Springs Wildcat football. If you've been hanging out with us all year, thank you so much. Welcome back. If this is your first time joining us, I'm Tyler Lennon. I'm joined, of course, by Wildcat legend, national champion, national award-winning holder, and above all else, just my absolute favorite person to spend Friday nights with, Ryan Humphries. What's going on, buddy?
I appreciate it. Never gets old, man. I'm excited. It's week 3, second game of the season at the Prim. Obviously, very special night, homecoming, lots of festivities that come with that. But more importantly, we have a football game in the state of Texas, and I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, so as we've mentioned, it is homecoming. That's why we're starting early at 6:45. And we don't know the exact time they're going to start the homecoming festivities, but we want to make sure that you get to see every second of that. So Ryan and I will step out of the way when they do go to do that. But until then, we're going to go about the pregame show like we normally would. Plenty to get into. Ryan, very quickly, before we get into all of that, you have been in this situation. You have played homecoming games here at the Prim. Can you kind of put us in that headset?
Yeah, I tried to not let that really affect any of the preparation. I was a very routine guy, and so things that I did on game day, I tried to do every game day. With that, homecoming kind of throws a wrench in that because, the pep rally is different, and we might have a parade that week that we have to do, and so practice times change. The warm-up on the field is going to change. They're going to get off the field earlier than normal, and so you just have to, as a player, yes, those things are fun, and yes, those things are good for the community, but you have to try to make it as normal as possible and prepare just like you would for any game.
Yeah, Ryan, we have, again, plenty to get into. We've got Humps Keys. We've got a lot of stuff. And, again, we don't know how much time we have. So before we do anything else, I have to make sure that everyone at home is well aware that tonight's pregame show, as all the pregame shows, are brought to you by Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where they make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore their extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit any lifestyle and budget. Their dedicated team is there to guide you through every step from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Go visit them or browse their online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with a perfect car. Find it at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge. Ryan, as always, let's start with the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Obviously 2-0 to start the year. And I got a fun note for you.
Okay.
109 points scored through those first 2 games.
Okay.
That is the most points scored in any 2-game span for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats since 2013.
Wow.
We have to go back a full decade.
Wow.
Also the first time in the Faircloth era that they scored, or they've had back-to-back games of 40-plus points.
Well, that's obviously that's a testament to how versatile and how explosive this offense can be. I feel like it was, there was a bit more of a passing attack in that first game. Obviously, tons of success running the ball, but we were able to kind of stretch the field through the air last week. We didn't throw the ball as well, but on the ground, a lot of success and obviously a lot of points.
A lot of success on the ground. Speaking of, let's go ahead and start with some players to watch for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Who you got tonight?
Yeah, this is a guy that, and I'm bringing this up a week after he catches a 60-yard touchdown, so it's definitely easy to bring up a kid like this. But Jamorian Jeffrey, I've been very impressed through 2 games with him thus far, kind of his first varsity action, and you wouldn't be able to tell if you didn't know. But, when you have a guy like Skylar Lewis on the opposite side of you, a guy that's a very tenured player, a very known player, defenses know who he is. They're going to have to shade safeties over, kind of give a little extra help to the defense. A guy like Jamorian Jeffrey is in a position where he's got to succeed, and I think so far he has handled that role nicely. And I think as we continue to go out through this season, we're going to see more and more success coming out of Jamorian.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. So far, second on the team in receiving. Like you said, had a huge touchdown last week. And we had mentioned before, in the scrimmage, if that's not a name you already know, it's going to be very soon. And, yeah, he's done a great job so far. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're getting ready to start the homecoming festivities. So Ryan and I are going to step out of the way, and we will be back for the rest of the Nottingham Dodge pregame show after that.
Brad Mohan, and will be crowned by student body treasurer Jacqueline Banda. Student Council would like to thank Mrs. Arthur's floral design classes for providing tonight's arrangements and the roses presented tonight to tonight's nominees, as well as the girls' sashes and flowers given in this afternoon's pep rally. Thank you, Mrs. Arthur. Now we'll meet the homecoming court. Tonight we present first Allie Crump. Allie is the 17-year-old daughter of Tanner and Ashley Crump. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 7 years. Allie serves as the Student Council Vice President as well as the National Technical Honor Society President. She competes in many FFA events, including speaking contests, showing her heifer Josie, and serving as the advisor for the Sulphur Springs FFA chapter. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Key Club, and Hopkins County Leadership. After graduation, Allie plans to attend Oklahoma State University, where she would like to major in agribusiness pre-law. Tonight, Allie is being escorted by her parents Tanner and Ashley Crump. Ladies and gentlemen, Allie Crump. Elena Johnson. Elena is the 17-year-old daughter of Matt and Carla Johnson. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. Elena is captain of the varsity cheer squad and serves as the student council president. She is a member of FFA, where she competes on the veterinary medicine team. She is also a member of National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, and Hopkins County Leadership. Outside of school, Elena enjoys working in the FBC nursery, modeling for Miss Behaven, as well as in the DFW area, and taking her horse to Wesley House Memory Care for equine therapy. Elena is in the top 3% of her class. After graduation, Elena plans to attend Oklahoma State University and major in animal science. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, Matt and Carla Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Elena Johnson. Corin Young. Corin is the 17-year-old daughter of Corey and Shandish Young. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. Corin has been part of SSHS Cheer for 3 years, where she currently serves as one of the captains. She is also an active member of the Key Club and Varsity Track. She is the treasurer for the class of 2025. Corin has danced with Sulphur Springs Center for Dance for 17 years and has been part of the Surge competition team for 9 years. She is also involved with her church, where she is a member of the Morning Chapel Missionary Baptist Church Youth Group and Echoes Choir. Corin is also the first African-American Dairy Festival Queen. After graduation, she plans to attend Texas A&M Commerce to major in business while getting her real estate license. She also plans to try out for the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, Corey and Shandish Young. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Corin Young. Sadie Shutt. Sadie is the 17-year-old daughter of Brent and Kelly Shutt. Sadie has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. Sadie is active in Key Club, HOSA, FCCLA, where she competed at the state level for interior design. Sadie is a former SSHS cheerleader and competed with the East Texas Storm team at the Summit competition in Florida. In her spare time, Sadie is involved with the nursery at her church and dedicates her time in the summer to VBS and missionary work. Sadie also enjoys modeling for local businesses and working as a barista at Vita Bella. After graduation, Sadie plans to attend Texas A&M or TJC in hopes to become a dental hygienist. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, Brent and Kelly Shutt. Ladies and gentlemen, Sadie Shutt. Lauren Dietrich. Lauren is the 17-year-old daughter of Jennifer and Ray Dietrich. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 10 years. Lauren is a defensive specialist for the varsity Lady Cat volleyball team. She's the secretary for the High King Club, is a member of Student Council, Key Club, and HOSA. Outside of school, she enjoys working at Dutch Brothers and attending youth services at the Way Bible Church. After graduation, Lauren plans to attend college where she will major in kinesiology and minor in business, where she hopes to become a physical therapist and hopes to start her own practice. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, Jennifer and Ray Dietrich. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Dietrich. Damia Dugan. Damia is the 17-year-old daughter of LaTonya and Damon Dugan. Damia has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. She is an active member of Key Club, Student Council, and is the chair of philanthropy for High King Club. She was a 2-year member of SSHS Cheer, where she received the All-American Award. Damia likes to serve her community by volunteering with her church, St. Luke Baptist Church. She also enjoys working and modeling for Marlene Sasson class. After graduation, Damia would like to become an insurance agent and work for her godparents at Colonial Life Insurance. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, LaTonya and Damon Dugan. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Damia Dugan. Jaden Allen. Jaden is the 18-year-old daughter of Dulce Roca. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. Jaden is a senior lieutenant of the Blue Blazes and a member of the state-ranked Wildcat Band. She is also an active member of BPA and Key Club. After graduation, she plans to attend Missouri State University to major in psychology. Tonight, she is escorted by her mother, Dulce Roca. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaden Allen. JC Jasmer. JC is the 17-year-old daughter of Matt and Karen Jasmer. JC is an active member of Student Council, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, and is a member at large for Key Club. She is one of the varsity cheer captains and a heavily decorated varsity track and field participant. One of her greatest accomplishments is becoming the UIL State Pole Vaulting Champion in 2024, breaking the school record. She has also tried out for the USA Under-20 track and field team. After graduation, JC will continue her pole vaulting career at a prestigious D1 college where she will study exercise science. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, Matt and Karen Jasmer. JC Jasmer. Lainey Bankston. Lainey is the 18-year-old daughter of Dr. Kevin and Dr. Jennifer Bankston. Laney is a member of Key Club, National Technical Honor Society, and serves as the Vice President of the National Honor Society. Laney is a member of the state-ranked Wildcat Band, where she serves as chaplain of the band. She is a clarinet section leader and has advanced to area twice. She's also a member of Hopkins County Leadership and an active 4-H member where she shows lambs. Laney is in the top 1% of class and is currently enrolled in dual credit and AP courses. After graduation, she plans to attend A&M Commerce, where she will major in nursing and minor in Spanish. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, Dr. Kevin and Dr. Jennifer Bankston. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Laney Bankston. Trinity Martin. Trinity is the 17-year-old daughter of Lori and Don Martin. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. Trinity is a captain of the Blue Blazes and a current member of Hopkins County Leadership. She is the historian for the class of 2025, a member of HOSA and Key Club and Hopkins County Leadership. She is also the head pledge in HKK. Trinity is a 16-year member at Sulphur Springs Center for Dance, where she has received several solo champion awards. After graduation, she plans to attend A&M to major in kinesiology and dance science, or attend Dance Conservatory Academy to further her dance career. Tonight, Trinity is escorted by her mother and father, Lori and Don Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, Trinity Martin. Ella Sant. Ella is the 17-year-old daughter of Jeff and Sarah Sant. She has attended Sulphur Springs schools for 13 years. Ella currently serves as the National Honor Society President, Class of 2025 Secretary, as well as the Key Club Secretary. Ella is also an active member of the varsity tennis team, where she has served as captain for 2 years and has been a regional qualifier as well. She placed in the top 12 of the Barbara Jordan Historical Essay Contest. Ella is also involved in Student Council, HOSA, and Hopkins County Leadership. Ella is in the top 3% of her class and volunteers her time outside of school by serving on her church's Student Activities Committee. After graduation, she plans to attend Brigham Young University Provo, where she will major in exercise science. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, Jeff and Sarah Sant. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Ella Sant. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as a result of votes by the student body, 2 princesses and 1 queen will be crowned. Our first princess, Corin Young. And our next princess is JC Jasmer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your Sulphur Springs High School 2024 homecoming queen is Lainey Bankston. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations once again to all of these young ladies and their families in the homecoming court, and to Corin Young, J.C. Jasmer, and Queen Lainey Bankston.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for hanging out with us here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media for this very special homecoming night for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Congratulations to the entire homecoming court. Ryan, we've still got plenty of time for this pregame show. Still got plenty to get into, more players to watch, Humps keys to victory, and all of that. But first, we want to make sure you get to hear from some of our friends that make all of this possible, and then we'll be back for the rest of the pregame show.
Whether you're looking for a heavy-duty truck for the ranch, a sports car to fulfill your dreams, or even a minivan to get the kids to football practice, Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge has just what you need. As a part of this community, we're dedicated to serving our hometown with the best selection and exceptional service. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is here to ensure you drive away happy and confident. Come on by today and see why Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge is the trusted choice for your next vehicle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, back to the pregame show. So Ryan had just mentioned Jamorian Jeffrey as one of your players to watch here tonight. Agreed. Again, second on the team so far in receiving, had a huge touchdown last week. And for anyone that either wasn't watching last week or just forgot, unfortunately, Skylar Lewis got two personal foul penalties. Will have to sit out the first half of tonight's game. He'll be back for the second half. But this is a huge opportunity for Jamorian in front of your home crowd on homecoming to, again, just continue that momentum going forward.
No doubt. And I think he'll handle it well. He's at least got his toes wet on Friday nights, and I'm looking for another big night.
Yeah, so for my player to watch tonight on the offensive side of things, I think you and I usually try to pick someone that's like quote-unquote out of the norm, or not someone that's, winning player of the game every week. But I can't not go with Jackson Hare tonight. Jackson Hare so far leading the team, or second on the team, with 189 rushing yards, 11 yards per carry, by the way. Also leads the team with 169 receiving yards. And so that's over 350 total, 3 touchdowns through 2 games. But if you combine rushing plus receiving, he's had at least 175 yards every game so far.
Yeah, Tyler, and through 2 games, there's not a player that has impressed me more than Jackson Hare. And I talked about last week, I brought it up about 10 times because it seems like every time he touched the ball, this was the case. He has a knack for making that first guy or that second guy and sometimes the third guy miss. He truly has the total package. Ball carrier, runs good route, strong, fast. I mean, he does all of it well, and so he could be the player of the game every week.
Every week.
Just with the numbers. I mean, we could literally give it to him every single week, and I guarantee there's going to be more weeks where we do give it to him. But with a team with so many great weapons, I just don't know how you contain a guy that does it on both sides, running and catching.
Yeah, 100%. And like you said, we had made the joke last week. Like, I would love to – it would be very hard to do, but I would love to see the percentage of times he does get tackled by the first – I mean, it's so
low.
rare.
It's low. I'm obviously joking, but it's low. I mean, it's 10%.
Oh, it legit might be 10 or 15%.
It's very low.
It's very low. Ryan, so far in his career, there have been 8 games in which Jackson Hare had 1 or more touchdowns. Can you guess the Wildcats' record in those 8 games?
I mean, I feel like since you're bringing it up, it's obviously a good number, but
I'll go
number. 7 or 8. I mean,
they're 7-1.
7-1.
In the 8 games in which Jackson Hare has had at least 1 touchdown, they are 7-1. If he scores,
so look, I'm not a mathematician here, but if Jackson Hare scores a touchdown, there's a good chance we're going to win.
A very good chance you're going to win that football game. Ryan, who's someone you want to look at on the defensive side of the ball for the Wildcats?
Yeah, and kind of strange, what you said, not a norm guy that we're talking player of the game every week, a Grayson Hardy or a Truth Holmes or guys kind of that we talk about a lot. I'm going to go Giovanni Solis. I feel like up the middle, defensive tackles, even defensive ends, maybe the box score isn't showing the tackles or the TFLs or whatever it may be. But if you look at the linebackers and the safeties, those guys' numbers are jumping off they're jumping off the charts. And why that happens is because guys like Giovanni Solis they're getting so much attention up front. Those O-linemen are not able to get to that second level, and so the DBs and the linebackers are feasting because Giovanni Solis and Truth Holmes are they're occupying so much up front.
Yeah, they've done an incredible job. And like you're saying, it's one of those things that if you were just a fan that's going and looking at the box score on Max Preps, unfortunately Truth and Giovanni might not just jump out at you on the page. But, yes, they've played very well, like you said, creating a lot of opportunities for other guys, one of which I will mention as my kind of player to watch. That's Dallin Horton. He's a defensive end. He leads the defensive line in tackles for loss. And he's been very, very good. But like you're saying, I think a good part of that is the guys like Truth and Gio who are just kind of creating opportunities for everybody else. Another one I will mention as well, Creed Wisenhunt. He's been very good as well. 12 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 pass breakup. I think the entire secondary has been very good.
Yep.
But, yeah, love to see what we've seen from Creed so far.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting tonight. Bullard has a guy. They have a tight end, 6'7", committed to Air Force. It's going to be interesting how we handle that. Is that a man type deal? Is it a zone type deal? Are you putting Grayson Hardy over him? Obviously, that size creates a little bit of an issue. But I definitely think we're up for the challenge.
Yeah, by the way, committed to Air Force. That's huge, dude. That is huge. We haven't seen a ton of players committed to, really high D1s like that. And, I'm very, like you said, 6'7", from the tight end position. That could create some
Campbell Pollock.
Yes.
That's his name.
Number 11, or number 19, I apologize. So you're going to want to watch out for him. Their quarterback as well, by the way, committed to Mary Hardin Baylor.
Yes, okay. And so, obviously, 1-1, and so maybe – I don't know what we're going to get tonight. Obviously, guys with talent enough to go to the next level. Lost last week, but beat Maybank the week before. Lost to Caddo Mills last week, and so it's going to be interesting tonight. I think that Bullard's going to be well coached. It's a program that's been in the playoffs multiple times in the last decade, and so I think that they're going to be well coached. I think tonight, one thing that I want to see from Bullard, if I'm switching jerseys here, I want to see us slow the game down
100%.
and keep the Sulphur Springs offense off the field, because I feel like against Poteet, against Greenville, there's so many 3-and-outs, so many 4 or 5 play drives that it's just demoralizing to our defense. They're tired, they're exhausted.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we already mentioned the numbers: 109 points through 2 games. If I'm Bullard, I've got to slow that down. I cannot allow y'all to score 50 points. I can't do it.
Well, and obviously with it being a 4A team, with it being a smaller team than Sulphur Springs,
right?
I'm used to Sulphur Springs being 5A, but with it being a smaller classification than Sulphur Springs, they don't want to get in a track meet.
Yeah.
I don't think that this needs to be a race to 30 type game, because Sulphur Springs is going to win that. I think if Bullard wants a chance in this one, they're going to have to slow the game down tremendously.
Ryan, if you're ready for it, we've teased it a little bit. I think it's time to get to everyone's favorite part of the pregame show every week. That is Hump's Keys to Victory. Ryan, what you got for us this week?
Number one, we got to block out the noise, Tyler. That's a two-part situation there. Number one, it's homecoming. I talked about it. There's a lot of hoopla, a lot of hoorah going on. You had the homecoming queen stuff before the game. That is all great, but you got to block that out, and you've got to be ready for when that whistle starts and prepare the same way. also with that, blocking out the noise, you've had 2 massive wins. So the talk of the town is Sulphur Springs is this, Sulphur Springs is that. None of that matters. We've got to play this week like it's a new challenge. Our goal this week is to go 1-0. It doesn't matter what we've done prior to this. We're trying to get ready for district, and that starts tonight. Tyler, number 2, with that, we got to keep the foot on the gas. We had 2 big wins in week 1, week 2, scored a lot of points, averaging we've scored 90-something points.
109.
So we've got to continue that. Don't be okay with just getting by. And I'm kind of skipping ahead, but that's my 3rd Humps Keys victory. Don't get complacent. We cannot be okay with just getting by. If there's a team that we're supposed to beat, we need to go out and look good doing it.
100%.
I thought week 1 we played pretty clean and really got after Poteet. Week 2, I didn't think we looked the cleanest. We still scored 41 points, and so tonight I want to look clean, but I want to get after Bullard if that's what we're supposed to do.
I 100% agree with that. We joke about it, or not even joke, but like these Humps Keys to victory do come into play every single week and usually pretty early in the game. So if you don't mind, I kind of want to stick on that last one, elaborate on that a little bit more. Like you said, I mean, if you're the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, you've had 2 back-to-back blowout wins. For the most part, looked really good doing it. But like you said, I mean, I don't feel like either of those games have really been perfect necessarily. No. So just from your standpoint, what are some things that you would like to see this week?
Well, last week I thought that there were and jokingly you said that these Hump Keys to victory come into play. Last week I did not have make the easy plays, and I thought last week we didn't make the easy plays.
Yeah.
I thought there was a lot of short completions that we didn't make that we did make the week before. I thought that defensively there were some opportunities to come up with some turnovers or maybe get off the field here and there that we didn't. Again, I'm being very critical here.
Right.
We won by a lot of points last week, obviously scored 41, and so that is fantastic. But if we want to compete in district, if we want to win a playoff game, those are the things that are going to have to be done. So I just want to look cleaner tonight.
Yeah,
I
think
less silly penalties too.
I think you and I might be coming off as nitpicky right now, but like that's a pretty great place to be in right now if you're winning by this level of margin every week, and you and I have like quote unquote complaints or things we want to see better.
There's not a better place to be. I'm complaining because we're only winning by 30, and I think that we could win by 50. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good spot to be. We're doing a lot of really good things, but tonight I just want to see a lot of clean football and a lot of when we should make plays, we make those plays.
Yeah, I agree with that. Ryan, still 12 minutes on the clock here, so we still got plenty to get into. We haven't gotten to talk about quarterback Caden Mitchell yet tonight. Been solid. I do have the numbers for you if you'll give me 1 second, but been solid through 2 weeks. What do you think about what we've seen from Caden so far, and what do you want to see tonight?
He's done a good job. I think he's remained calm in the pocket. Hasn't really been frazzled of any sorts through the first 2 games. It will be interesting to see, how teams play defense on us. Because we've run the ball so well, there's just challenges with that. Obviously, Skylar, he's out in the first half tonight, so that'll be a challenge for Caden just to try to distribute the ball to other places without kind of that blanket guy. But I think he's up for the challenge. He's done all the right things through 2 weeks, and so I expect that to continue.
Yeah, the numbers look great. I mean, 224 passing yards per game so far, which when you're scoring 109 points in 2 weeks, that doesn't sound like a ton necessarily. But again, you've had so much success running the ball. Got a QB rating of 136.8, 6 total touchdowns to just 1 interception. Yeah, he's looked great. Another guy that we have to talk about every week, Deuce Timmons. We got to see his first passing touchdown of his career to Quinn Harris, which, by the way, I made the joke on Instagram, I think, but like, might want to get pretty familiar with hearing Deuce Timmons to Quinn Harris over the next few years. 2 sophomores, both very talented. And that was kind of someone I wanted to add to the mix. I would love to see more and more Quinn Harris every week.
I think so. And obviously, when you have a tight end that can move around like that, that creates a mismatch, like you'll see with Bullard tonight, potentially. But, Deuce Timmons, and I guaranteed in the pregame last week that he would complete a pass. I didn't guarantee that he'd throw a touchdown, but when we saw that play kind of start to develop, just a great play call. And I think you're going to see that every week. I'll double down on that. He's going to complete another pass tonight. He's going to catch another pass tonight, and he's going to be a big part of the running game. And I jokingly said it last week, but I wouldn't kick it to him.
Yeah, I wouldn't kick it to him. I wouldn't either.
You and I, we kind of noticed last week that they do a lot of shuffling on that kickoff return team, and just to force teams to pick a spot, be very specific on where you're kicking it.
Right.
And so I don't know that I want to do it, but I am putting in the call tonight for a special teams touchdown.
Yeah, so far we've already seen returns from Deuce, Wyatt, James, and Jackson. If you include punt, Skylar is in that mix as well. We're going to see a return touchdown tonight, huh?
That I am putting in the call for that.
I would love to see that. While we're still on Deuce for just a quick second, 5 total touchdowns already as a sophomore. Again, we mentioned, I think his role is going to increase every week, but it's also going to be kind of different each week. But I would make my bold prediction that we see, whether it's passing, rushing, receiving, or return, I think you do see another Deuce touchdown tonight.
You saw the Deuce package last week, Wildcat package, Bulls package, whatever we're going to decide to call it. You saw that a little more often last week, I felt like, and maybe less snaps at actual running back. But it's just going to be a challenge week in and week out. It's something that you know is going to happen. The opposing team knows that 8 is going to get the ball. It's just how are they going to serve that dish?
Yeah, 100%. Ryan, 9:03 left on the clock before we kick off here tonight. Got to mention it every chance I get. While I'm still on fun facts and stats like that, you have 3 people who have had at least 1 rushing attempt so far this year. That's Keyshawn, Jackson, and Deuce. Ryan, all of them are averaging 10 or more yards per carry.
Yeah, that's demoralizing for the defense. And you talked about Caden's the lower passing total because of the amount of points we've scored, but that's just been the game script. That's been if we're going to get 10 yards a carry, we're going to keep running it down their throats. And when you have an offensive line with the size that Sulphur Springs has, that's just something that we're going to lean on a lot.
Ryan, the fans or the viewers can see it on their screen now. We've got to go ahead and talk about this. We've got to point it out. We have new uniforms, Ryan. We've got the black alternates, and they look incredible.
Yeah, I in our 100-plus years of Wildcat history, I'm almost certain that these are the first black uniforms that we've ever had. I mean, we had gray
they might be
back in the day, but not black. And I think for a Friday the 13th, I think that it's very fitting.
I don't know how I made it this far into a broadcast without mentioning that it's Friday the 13th. That's very un-Tyler-like. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, I'm loving these jerseys, dude. I don't know. Hopefully you saw, but on Chad's Media and Front Porch News, we were able to do the jersey reveal. We put the video out as always. Producer Corey Hankins did an incredible job with that. Did you get to see the video?
I did see the video. It was very, very well job well done, along with everything else that Chad's Media puts out. Hard Knocks was incredible. I really enjoyed watching that this year. But yeah, the little uniform reveal was really cool.
I cannot be more thrilled with the black alternates. Fire. Ron, we also have to do, I think last week was the first week that you and I didn't get the chance to do it.
They didn't have one.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
So for anyone that doesn't know what we're referring to, Ryan and I each week like to give our thoughts and give a grade to the opposing team's run-out tunnel. I like this one. Now, we have seen versions or variations of this, but I'm a fan.
I think it's clean. I like the Texas flag inside of the B logo. I'm going to go with a smooth 7.
Yeah, I'll go even higher. I'll go 7.5. I like it.
I'll go 7 for cleanliness.
I like it. All right, let's, I guess, listen in here. As always, we've got to ask. Well, I can't tell. Everything's off schedule, it feels like. I can't tell when we're running out of the tunnel or when we're doing the coin toss. It's throwing me off just a little bit. But also, I want to take a quick second to mention we are unfortunately without the very talented and awesome camera woman, Chloe Copel. But get well, get better soon. Miss you, buddy. Here come the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. I'm about to say, Wyatt better get it in the gear. He almost didn't win for once. Yeah, Jeff Stevenson keeping up with him there.
You have Nate Andrews suited up tonight.
Oh, nice. I did not even notice that.
Be interested to see if he's playing or not.
I would be as well. He had told us initially that he hoped he could be back for the homecoming game versus Bullard. So, yeah, it'll be something to keep an eye out on.
Bullard, I like the uniforms. Very La-Tech to me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, was unable to decipher what happened with the coin toss. Or maybe they didn't have it. I really don't know. I'm very thrown off schedule. But, Ryan, it looks like we're ready for the national anthem. So one last time, Ryan and I will step out of the way. And y'all are stuck with us for the rest of the night.
For our invocation to be given by Senior Ty Holt. And then our national anthem to be played by the Sulphur Springs High School Band under the direction of Mr. Spencer Emmert.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for dying on the cross for our sins. Please keep all these players safe. Keep our players safe. Keep Bullard's players safe. And let this game be fun and everyone have a great game. In Jesus' name, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sulphur Springs ISD would like to extend a special thank you to Chief Pat.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for spending your Friday night with us here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. And again, thank you so much for hanging out with us during the Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge pregame show. Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where they make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore their extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit any lifestyle and budget. Their dedicated team is there to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Go give them a visit or browse their online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge. So Ryan was not able to decipher. It looks like
It's going to be the return
returning,
team,
yeah.
yep.
So I have I have another stat for you.
You're just quick with the
Yes.
stats this week, man.
I've been on it. There have been 12 times in the Faircloth era in which the Wildcats scored first. There have also been 12 times in which the opponent scored first. When you score first, Ryan, 11-1. When the Wildcats score first, they are 11-1. They are 5-7 when the opponent scores first.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't think that's very uncommon as far as whichever team scores first. Is their winning percentage higher? Of course.
Right.
But that is very glaring.
It is.
That we need to get out and start quickly.
So let's go get some points on this drive. For the third time this season, we are underway. James Johnson coming up with it, though. Not a bad return to about the 27 or so, so the Wildcats will start there. Before we see them for the first time tonight, are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? Let A&S Air Conditioning find a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. A&S Air Conditioning has been providing affordable heating and AC repair in Hopkins, Franklin, and surrounding counties for over 33 years. They specialize in the repair and maintenance of all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment in both residential and commercial settings. Now is also the perfect time to give them a call to ask about their fall and spring maintenance packages. Call them today at 903-885-8072 and let A&S Air Conditioning turn your hot, humid space into a cool and comfortable environment. And it's a pass on first down, out to Jackson Hare. Ooh, I like that little move there, and I think he's got enough for a first down.
Tyler, different starting lineup tonight. Obviously, you heard us talking about Skylar Lewis being out. You do have Chris Adams out there.
Yep.
Jackson Hare gets to start at receiver, which I would say means nothing for him. He's kind of just just a football player. I don't know that we can put a position on him this season, but Deuce lines up at running back to start the game. Wyatt and Jamorian out to Caden's right.
Yeah, we made the joke about like positionless basketball. He's a positionless football player. He does it all.
Deuce and Jackson are pretty positionless.
And again, out to Jackson Hare on first down, and he's still going back-to-back. Really good plays to start the game for Jackson Hare.
I would say Jackson Hare 3 to 5 yard out with no one covering him is that's 2 good ways to start the game.
Absolutely.
Pretty easy. What do I always say, Tyler? Can't go broke making a profit.
You do say that, and I love it.
That was 2 profits right there.
Back-to-back profits. And I'm loving the scoreboard here. We got the time. We got the down and distance.
I even like the faded out
I do too.
jumbo blurred logo.
I'm a pretty big fan.
I'm all about that. Very Foxish. I've said that before, but
Caden keeping himself. There's Quinn Harris. Quinn's got the first down up past the 50. And the Wildcats putting together a solid drive to open the night.
Yeah, and don't be surprised if we do see more tight ends, tight end formations, tight end action tonight with Skylar out, just to kind of give some different looks. But your boy gets the catch early.
Yes.
Said you wanted to see a little bit more of him.
Didn't take long.
No, it did
didn't
not.
take long to get him involved.
No, it did not.
Not even a full minute into the game. Now you got Deuce in the backfield. Jamorian, the lone receiver on our side. False start.
Didn't see who it was. I think it's going to end up being a receiver. Yep.
So our first penalty of the night. It's a false start. Bring it back 1st and 15 at the 42.
You see that happen early in games. You have a couple positive plays. The band's rocking. You're excited. We get the ball first, and you go off the clap instead of actually watching that ball move. But I bet we'll make it back up.
Ryan, I'm loving, next time you get a chance to see him on your screen, Jamorian Jeffrey, he'll be on the bottom of your screen here in a second. The yellow tape, the yellow gloves.
It's a good look.
That's fire.
It's a good look.
Give to Deuce on first down. And a nice gain. Got past the original line of scrimmage there. Again, on the season, Deuce averaging, I believe, like 15 yards per carry. 14.6 yards per carry for Deuce so far this year. The lowest they have is 9.8, so rounding up to 10. Empty backfield for Caden now. Another quick pass out to Jackson Hare. And he's got another first down, Ryan. Looked like a good block there from Jamorian.
Yeah, good route there. If that's what you want to call it, by Jamorian. Not saying that he was blocking downfield, but that's obviously a rub concept where he's trying to get in the way of that guy, which frees up a lot of open space on the outside for Jackson Hare. That's just good ball.
It is.
That's just good ball.
Getting him involved early and often tonight. 1st and 10 from the 33. Play action. Looking for Chris Adams. From 33 yards out, Chris Adams has got a touchdown, and the Wildcats on the board first. The senior, Chris Adams.
First start of the season for 14, and he is making the most of it on the first drive.
I believe that's his second career touchdown.
Good snap, good hold. Good kick.
Just a few minutes into this one, Wildcats lead 7-0.
Welcome to Bell Concrete Inc., where we treat our clients like family. For over 70 years, we've delivered the finest ready-mix concrete, sand, and aggregate. Our friendly staff ensures your project is completed with care and a smile. With locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and Anna, we're here for you. Call us today at 903-885-3126 and experience the Bell Concrete difference.
Welcome to Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where we make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore our extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit every lifestyle and budget. Our dedicated team is here to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Come visit us today or browse our online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it here at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge.
It's a 33-yard touchdown catch for the senior Chris Adams to get us started tonight. Wildcats on the board. And I told you, Ryan, they are 11-1 when they score first, so we'll see if they can keep that going, make it 12-1.
Yeah, great play call there. If Bullard is going to bring their safeties down to inside of 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, there's going to be a lot of that tonight. And so great job dialing that up for Caden and Chris Adams.
Just going to be a touchback, and the Bullard Panthers will get to start at the 25 with 9:49 left here in the first. While I got a quick second, I want to tell all of our viewers they need to go see our friends at Corner Grub House in their iconic spot on the square. It's a perfect place to spend a Friday night where you can experience their freshly made comfort dishes and southern hospitality, all while watching the Sulphur Springs Wildcats on their big screen, making you feel right at home. I also got to tell you, it is the most busy time of the year. The kids are back in school. Fall is just around the corner. You very well may find yourself needing some extra cash. So go see our friends at D&B Loans, who offers personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,400. They also have a fully stocked showroom of furniture and appliances available with in-house financing and free local delivery. When you need cash, trust a hometown business. So our first look at the Wildcat defense and the Bullard offense. It's a give on first down. And the Blue Barrage. Well, tonight they're not the Blue Barrage.
Yeah, it's the oh man,
the alternate jersey Barrage.
Yeah. I still see a lot of those shirts out in the wild. Makes me feel good.
That makes me happy.
That this broadcast was the creators of that.
Very early into our careers as well.
Oh man, like gosh,
immediately.
I think
it was opening night. Yeah.
Was our first game a home game or an away game? Because it happened at
our
home game.
Our first one was at home.
And it was opening night.
I think it was. Yeah. We had been.
Tyler and I were talking about it. This is our 24th.
It is.
Real game broadcast together tonight.
I guess we're starting to get a little feel for each other.
I think that we've got the smoothness down.
We're getting there. Crew Bowman keeping it himself, and he gets the first down. So we didn't get to talk about that. Yes, the Bullard Panthers quarterback Crew Bowman has an offer for Mary Hardin-Baylor. I said he was committed. He has an offer for Mary Hardin-Baylor, but we talk about a lot on this broadcast, cool football names.
Yes.
Crew Bowman is a very cool football name.
And almost he needs to go to Mary Hardin-Baylor for two reasons. One, it's an exceptional program, one of the best Division III programs in the country, won multiple national championships. But more importantly, they're the Crusaders.
Exactly.
Tyler. So
I mean, it's
you would have Crew leading the Crusaders.
It doesn't get better than that.
Come on. That is announcer's gold right there.
It doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, great name, though. It's the third best name in this game.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Still not better than Truth Holmes.
No. Give him first down. Explosive run there and a solid gain for 8 or 9. Who did we establish was the second best name?
Keyshawn John.
Oh, yeah, Keyshawn John for sure. I don't know why.
We've got to come up with a third name.
I don't know why I even had to ask.
Tyler, it'll be interesting this week. I did think that Greenville, it was either really good or non-existent, the run game last week. You know, it was either a loss of 1 or a gain of 10+. And so I'll be interested to see what Bullard saw on film this week in preparation, if they felt like they had some answers and some opportunities to run the ball in Sulphur Springs tonight.
2nd and 1 from the 46. Play action. Pass is incomplete. So first pass of the night, they did try to find the Air Force commit. I think you're going to see him get pretty involved here tonight.
I think so too. I do think if you're overthrowing the 6'7" kid over the middle, that ball was a little high.
A little bit. Yeah, so I didn't realize that. You told me in our pre-show meeting this week, but 6'7".
6'7". No, that's a
6 foot, 7 foot.
Yeah, that's a large individual. Surely he plays basketball too, right?
Surely. And like his
swagger's
down pat. You could call it Patricia. 3rd and 1. They are going to pick up the first down there and get across the 50.
These type of drives, that's what it's going to take from Bullard to be able to hang in a game with Sulphur Springs. They're going to have to get multiple first downs. They obviously need to end in points. That goes without saying. But I just the first 2 weeks with the Pirates and the Lions, I just didn't feel like they established enough good drives to really ever challenge the Sulphur Springs defense. It seemed like every time they came on the field they were fresh.
Yep.
So they've got to wear down the Sulphur Springs defense if they want to have a chance in this one.
Especially here early. I mean, if you can do that, set that on that opening drive.
I mean, even another 3 or 4 minutes that ends in 3 right here, I think would be a win for Bullard.
I think so as well. And another successful run on first down. Gain of 5 or 6, maybe even 7. Yeah, we haven't seen much success running the ball against this Wildcat defense, like you mentioned.
No, not a lot. I think Greenville found a little bit of success, but again, it kind of came with a lot of behind the stick first downs, and that's another thing. Bullard, if I keep talking a lot about Bullard tonight, but I'm just looking in the eyes of the other team here. We've got to have successful first downs. Because if we get behind the sticks, the play calling it gets challenging. There's just not a lot to call. 2nd and 10, 3rd and 8. Those are not advantageous positions for an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, if you watched Cowboys-Browns last week, you heard Tom Brady say that about a dozen times.
Yeah.
2nd and 4, and there's the Wildcat defense getting there behind the line of scrimmage. I believe that's Dallin Horton, the player I mentioned.
I know you. I was going to say you mentioned him in the pregame.
I believe he was leading the defensive line in tackles for loss, maybe the entire team.
Yeah, just a great job getting through that block.
Oh, Zay Godbolt going to be the first one to get to him, I think. The junior linebacker.
How'd you think Tom Brady did last week for his announcing debut? I saw a lot of people were hard on him.
I was defending him early, but the more and more that game went, I think people don't understand, not to make, we're the ones doing it. I think that job's harder than people realize it is.
I
think we can attest
being
to
that we are doing it, obviously not at that level, it is a lot harder than people make it. I thought he did okay.
I think he'll get better.
I do too.
Alex, the intern king.
Just really been all over the field this season so far. You can make a case that he's been the most impressive player on this side of the ball through 3 games. And right there, they're able to get it to the big man on the outside and close to the sticks. But absolutely no yards after catch there and 4th down for Bullard.
Yeah, you mentioned Alex. The team has 2 interceptions. He's got one of them. He's got both sacks this season, and he's one of only 2 players that have 7 or more tackles each week. So, yeah, he's been very impressive. It's a good punt there.
It's a very good punt.
It is a very good punt.
Exceptional punt.
If this would have been a college football game or an NFL game, you would see me tweet in all caps right now, what a punt. I try to get one of those in every week. But Wildcat defense going to have a long way to go on their second drive of the night. Before they do, I want to tell you that Sulphur Springs is where Brian White and Daniel Roper call home, a place where they've raised families, planted their roots, and proudly serve for all legal needs. At Roper and White, they are Wildcats past, present, and future. They're more than just legal experts. They're partners in your journey to justice and success. With a dedicated team, they offer personalized legal strategies tailored to fit your needs. From everyone over at Roper and White, go Wildcats. So they're going to have about 95 yards to go before 15 left in the first.
This will be a great test because in our pre-show meeting this week, I made the comment that it just seems like we've started with exceptional field position all season. Just haven't had to go the distance of the field a lot. And so I'd love to see some first downs here and just drive in some points.
Yeah, you certainly haven't had to go 95 yards yet,
no.
I don't believe. But
if you didn't notice, Deuce was at quarterback there.
I did not notice.
Yeah.
Good up. I'm over here reading ads. Didn't even notice. And looks like he'll be doing so again now.
I feel considerably closer to the field than I did last week.
Very much so.
Like we were way up in the sky last week.
Very much so. Deuce keeping it himself. And a nice gain. Still going. Got the first down and then some. Big gain there from Deuce Timmons.
Yeah, honestly, not a lot there. Not that it was blocked bad, but Bullard kind of had a lot of white shirts around him, but still able to pick up the first down. He's pretty slippery.
He is.
He's pretty slippery.
Solid run. Gets him out to the 18. Caden back out there now. Got Jamorian and Wyatt on this side. Looks like Chris Adams, the lone receiver, on the far side. Caden keeping it himself this time. Caden got the first down and then some, almost up to the 35. Huge game from Caden Mitchell.
You know, he obviously doesn't run a lot, but I think when he does run, he does a good job of getting north. He runs with a purpose. He's able to pick up the first down there.
That's a great run.
I feel like we've had 2 runs this year, and one was a touchdown and one was that one. I know he has more carries than that. But he's a pass-first guy.
Yeah.
And right there, he's reading the defensive end. The defensive end crashes with the running back, and it's wide open to take off.
Caden with an empty set finds Jackson Hare again. I mean, that's the 3rd or 4th catch already for Jackson.
4th catch.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen is if we keep running that and we keep seeing that just little 3 to 5 freebie from Jackson Hare, that corner is going to bite on it, and then we're going to see a wide-open Jamorian Jeffrey or Chris Adams or Wyatt or whoever's on the outside of that 3 to 5 yard out. That's going to happen later in the night.
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead and book it.
Go ahead. I think you're right.
Go
yeah.
ahead and book that.
I'm not betting against that. 2nd and 6. The delayed counter to Jackson Hare. Very explosive run from Jackson there. Not quite enough for the first down, or it might be. Wait to see kind of.
That's got to be the shortest run all season for Jackson Hare.
And it's still enough for a first down.
I'm only kidding.
Picking up a first down on 2nd and 6, and that's his shortest run of the year. Say that's pretty good.
Gosh, it's got to be a nightmare when Deuce lines up in the backfield, and you've got 2 guys in the backfield with.
Oh, right, Jackson Hare. Jackson Hare still going. Makes another man miss. Down the sideline. Jackson Hare, 66 yards out. Huge touchdown for Jackson Hare.
Now, I didn't see exactly how many guys he made miss. Oh, here we get the replay, but I know that it's more than a couple. He's just going to run a normal slant over the middle. I would say that's definitely one guy. There's 2. It's a good block by Jamorian there. But, yeah, two defenders miss. Jackson Hare's off to the races. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And that's 14 quick ones for the Wildcats.
Wildcats lead 14-0.
Home to Sulphur Springs. We're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, we're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. Building dreams one home at a time.
At the Way Bible Church, we believe that life change happens at every level. Join us Wednesday night for Next Gen Nights at 6:15 p.m. where our entire campus is dedicated to kids and teens from birth through 12th grade. Experience safe, age-appropriate environments where the Bible and God's love is taught in a creative and exciting way. We'll see you soon for Wednesdays at the Way Bible Church.
Sulphur Springs Wildcats, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns so far, 14-0 lead.
Jackson Hare, 5 catches here in the first, and probably closing in on that century mark.
Yeah, and Caden Mitchell with already 100 passing yards on touchdowns alone. Or just short, 99 yards. But yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They're going to bring that back to about the 21.
And that's funny because we actually made the comment. We were talking about how we don't have a lot of passing yards just because of how much we've run the ball. And in the first quarter alone, we have 100 yards of touchdown passing.
On touchdowns alone. Love to see that.
It just goes back to the versatility of this offense, man. It's very tough for defenses is all I can say.
Bullard going to start at the 22. Before they do, I want to tell you about Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. She's your local real estate expert. Raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mother to 2 boys, she's deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and an active participant in the Mothers Culture Club, she's dedicated to making a positive impact. She's committed to providing honest and hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Find your dream home together and give her a call today. First quarter flying by, Ryan. Just 47 seconds left. Another give on 1st and 10. It's going to be a nice run on 1st and 10. Wrapped up there by Creed Wisenhunt.
Tyler did get Nate Andrews back on the field there. I think that was his first snap of the season. Good to see him back.
It is good to see him back.
But yeah, quick first quarter. I don't know that we had any incomplete passes, so that is partly why the first quarter went so fast.
Yep, that and a lot of runs from Bullard. No incomplete passes, huh?
Gosh, we've scored early in all 3 games.
Yeah.
It just feels like our opponent has had to play from behind almost instantaneously. Just all 3 weeks.
Not going to get a snap off in time, so that'll do it for the first quarter. Wildcats lead 14-0.
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
Bank with Alliance Bank, and the only thing to worry about is what to do with the extra time and money. Alliance Bank offers a wide array of products that save you both time and money for you or your business, such as personalized cards, remote deposit capture, mobile and text banking, and so much more. Contact Alliance Bank today or visit alliancebank.com to bank with the ones you can count on. Alliance Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ready for the second quarter action here. Bullard will have a 2nd and 2. Before they do, I want to tell you about Gypsy Willow. At the Gypsy Willow, every order is a masterpiece. From start to finish, they offer personalized attention, keeping you informed every step of the way. Whether you bring in your own design or work with their in-house graphic designers, they make it seamless. With no minimums or extra cost, the options are unlimited. They also carry popular brand names like Columbia, Nike, and Travis Mathew, all of which can be personalized. Bullard getting close to the first down there. Maybe had enough. At the Gypsy Willow, each order isn't just a print, it's the beginning of a story. Your story. Bullard does get the first down there. Alex McCormick on the tackle. You hear that pretty often. Ron, I can't get enough of these black jerseys, man.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I think the white pants was also a good move. Kind of incorporate the yellow stripe down the side. I like it. It's a good look.
Oh, by the way, I told you earlier tonight, Wildcats 7-1, and Jackson Hare has a touchdown.
Oh,
he does have a touchdown tonight.
It's a good look. And our record is really good when we score first, too.
Yes, 11-1.
Yeah, so the stats are on our side tonight.
They are. Give them first down. Solid run there for a gain about 6 or 7. 5 or 6. You know what's funny? Obviously, this is just their second time having the ball, but you wouldn't, just based on the feel of the game, you wouldn't think they were already down 2 scores.
No, I mean, gosh, you give up the big play on the first drive. You actually put together a decent offensive drive. And then Sulphur Springs kind of just, I don't know, marches down the field quickly, but nothing really bad that Bullard did. Jackson Hare gets off to the races, makes a couple guys miss, and, yeah, like you said, kind of quietly 14-0.
Obviously a chance to make it a one-possession game here, but another give on second down. And the blue barrage is there quickly. I think that was your boy Giovanni Solis. I think it was.
Yeah, and just looking at Bullard's offensive line tonight, we do seem to have a little bit of a size mismatch. And so let's see what Giovanni, yeah, golly, that is Giovanni Solis there. And he actually he got engaged by 2 guys right there, is able to shed one of them off quickly. And looks like he's got the solo tackle at the line of scrimmage.
He's a beast. Bring up 3rd and 4. Bullard with a lot of interesting looks here tonight. going to
Oh,
go.
don't know why they blew that dead.
I was also going to ask about that. Now, I guess if it's encroachment, you do go ahead and blow it dead?
Yeah.
Or if you think that's
I would have loved to have let them see that go, but if an offensive line moved, yeah, they're encroachment.
So it does give them a first down.
I'll tell you a funny story. When I was a kid, obviously watching football all my life, but I thought that was approachment. Thought it was approachment. I thought that made sense. You're approaching.
It makes sense,
you're approaching. But then when
sense.
I found out that was encroachment, I was like, that's really the only word that's a penalty that is not. I don't know that where that is used.
Well, I was just about to say,
in any other situation.
Approachment sounds
but it's like
more correct than encroachment does.
When have you ever used encroachment in a sentence?
Not once.
So I always thought that was interesting.
1st and 10 from the 44. Getting around to the outside. Got the first down. And Bullard
17
continuing to run the ball
is
well.
17's a bigger kid handling the rushing duties, but he's got a little bit of speed and obviously a bigger guy, tougher to bring down.
Ron, I mentioned it a second ago, but we've seen a lot of very, very interesting, unique looks and packages from Bullard so far. We saw one with it was like the pistol, but with an extra kind of fullback.
And I think you do that. I don't know that they have the athletes that Sulphur Springs has, and so you want to get Sulphur Springs kind of guessing, and so throw a lot of formations at them.
Yeah, even here, it's kind of the pistol, but you've got that extra.
Yeah, but there's three guys in the backfield there, and so you're making Sulphur Springs when they line up, when they get to the ball each and every time, they're having to talk. Okay, I've got 20, I've got 15, whatever. Instead of teams that are on the spread, pretty self-explanatory who we've got.
Right.
But if we're doing a lot of bunch sets, a lot of things going on in the backfield, you're causing Sulphur Springs to talk a lot.
Yet another stop right at the line of scrimmage. Will be 2nd and 10.
I would like to see Bullard get the ball to Pollock.
Yeah, I would as well. You've only attempted it once, I think.
Only one
incomplete pass.
Two. You had the ball over the middle. That was incomplete, and then you had the Alex King tackle
at
the line of scrimmage.
Gotcha.
But I just think we've got to try to get the ball to him a lot.
Yeah, I agree with that. 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback keeping it himself. He's got more than plenty for the first down, up to the 30.
Yeah, I'd have to see if that was designed or if the quarterback just read that, but great keeper nonetheless.
Yeah, they fooled me on that one. That's
He's
why
got a
I
little
didn't
bit
make
of speed
a call.
too.
Yeah,
I can definitely see the
Crew,
dual threat.
Crew Bowman.
Yeah, I can definitely see what Mary Hardin Baylor was seeing. Dual threat guy.
It's 1st and 10 at the 31. And Ryan, this is one of the fastest moving games we've had in a
I know
while.
we're halfway through the second.
We used to joke all the time that the games fly by too fast, and then you have these huge high-scoring games that do make them last a little longer. And now we're back to just flying by. I wait all week for this moment, and go by too quickly. Play clock down to 5. Down to 2. We do get it off in time. They give them 1st and 10. And a really good job there to fight through and get a decent gain there. Didn't look like there was going to be much for him. Yeah, gain of 4, it looks like.
Yeah, this is a drive that has to end in points one way or another. If you don't, you're staring a 21 skunk in the face. And with the way Sulphur Springs has moved the ball with ease, that's something that's very realistic. And so if I'm Bullard, we really, it's all. I'm not saying it's 4-down territory. I'd obviously have to see what the scenario is, but.
Well, not only that, but again, like I said it a second ago, so not to be too repetitive, but you've moved the ball too well to not
have anything.
Points.
Yeah. You're exactly right.
2nd and
they've
7.
had plenty of first. It's the most first downs
yeah, for sure.
through 2 drives that we've given up all season.
For sure it is. To give on 2nd and 7. Great read there. Great gain. Ooh, Ryan, great juke. He's still going. Up inside the 5. What a run.
That's a big-time play. Able to make a couple guys miss early. Kind of ran out of room. Sulphur Springs is on it. And he's able to keep his feet, stay in bounds, and get down inside the 5, I believe. Maybe the 5.
Yeah, right at the 4. What a run.
Now I would guarantee that it's 4-down territory.
Yeah.
I would guarantee it. And I would also guarantee that you're going to go run here.
Yeah, I would think so. I don't know. I mean, like you said, you
could
do
see
have
the play out.
yeah.
You have a 6'7" guy. Now, I do not particularly like
got a man the
the
size of
fade
Calvin
ball.
Johnson down there.
I don't like the fade ball because
Yes, agreed.
we don't have Calvin Johnson.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? I don't know how effective that play is anymore.
Apparently, he's the only one who's ever been effective at it. I don't know if you
saw
saw
that the other day. Yeah. I saw that the other day.
First and goal from the 4. And there's the blue barrage. Couldn't tell who was in on the tackle, but it looks like Blaine Allen, one of the guys down there.
Definitely not what you wanted to see on the 4. You know, usually you're thinking, okay, let's get half. Let's get 2 here.
Oh, Barrett
like
Tessing
no gain
as
there.
well. Not Blaine Allen, which Blaine may have been as well, but Barrett Tessing, one of the guys there in on the tackle. Shout out to Barrett and the Tessing family.
It can be a good thing or a bad thing, but you talked about the different formations and kind of a lot going on at the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
That also does, in turn, bring more people inside the box for Sulphur Springs, too.
That's true.
So, you're looking at the picture here, and there's 21 players, 20 players
True.
in this. You know what I'm saying?
True. Second and goal from the 4.
It's going to be a little short.
Yeah, down right at about the 1.
I do think there's absolutely no question
Yeah.
that you're going to see 2 more runs here.
I think you.
I mean, you just are. They actually just brought in, I believe that's their middle linebacker. So some version of their Bulls package, number 11. I think that's the middle linebacker, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's got the
Yeah, no, you're right.
it's got the neck pad.
Yep. Trey Martin. By the way, I think you were the one that told me I had like 20 tackles last week.
Yeah. Anytime you can get to that 20 mark in
Right.
tackles, that's a pretty good week. But yeah, that definitely is him
ridiculous.
at running back.
And we're going to have our first timeout of the night.
That was full wishbone that we were about to see.
Welcome to Revamped Aesthetics, your locally owned med spa dedicated to helping you achieve your unique beauty goals. From neuromodulators, dermal fillers, a variety of facials, and lash and brow services, we offer a range of treatments tailored just for you. And the best part, all consultations are absolutely free. Get expert advice on the best services for your aesthetic desires. Visit us in Emory or Sulphur Springs, or call us today at 903-474-4649 and let us enhance the beauty you were born with.
4:42 left here in the first half. Third and goal from the 1. Real quick before they return to action, I want to tell you about Jackson Dental. They're proud to introduce Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist, dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, they offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatment, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Their friendly team is there to ensure you have a positive dental experience. Schedule your appointment today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental. So around here, like this formation. Third and goal from the 1. Met right at the line of scrimmage, but powers through and gets in the end zone. Bullard on the board. What was that formation we saw there?
Tyler, that was wishbone.
Was it wishbone? Okay, you were going to tell me that before we went to break and we saw it. Okay.
Under center, fullback, fullback right behind him, 2 running backs.
Yeah.
Kind of it looks like an actual wishbone. Yeah, that was very black and white TV.
Yeah.
Smash mouth
Old
football.
school.
Yeah.
And it's good. So 4:34 left in the half, and now 14-7.
East Texas Physical Therapy, we cater to your needs, from our geriatric clientele to the athlete returning to sport. As therapists, we rely on the latest research and strength and conditioning principles, from blood flow restriction and dry needling to safe progression of running using our anti-gravity treadmill. We perform sport-specific testing and use evaluative measures to determine safe return to your sport, whether it's practice or game time. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Bethany Ashby with Nations Lending here. Ever feel like navigating a mortgage loan is like finding your way through a maze blindfolded? Here's why you need a local guide. Mortgage loans are complex, filled with confusing terms and endless paperwork. That's where I come in. Whether you're buying a home, refinancing your rate, or renovating your home, I'll lead you to the best rate and terms possible, but also make sure you avoid costly mistakes. Working with me and my team means peace of mind. So visit me online at easttexaslending.com and let's find the perfect mortgage solution for you.
4:34 left in the half. And James to return it again, Ryan, his second one of the night, and that's a solid one, getting up to about the 42. So the Wildcats will have 4:26 to go, a little under 60 yards. The dedicated team at Amethyst Healthcare offers skilled nursing and therapy services to ensure the well-being of their patients. Visit AmethystHC.com to learn more about how they can support you and your loved ones. Amethyst Healthcare, first-class care in the comfort of your home.
Tyler, I love putting these starting skill position players out there on the field for return because you're either A, kicking it to a guy that we want the ball in their hands, or B, you have a good return, nothing special though, and we're at the 40.
Right. We'll pass out to Jamor. Oh, to Deuce. Deuce still going. Up past the 40s. Deuce Timmons still going all the way up past the 30.
Well, there goes the carry and there goes the catch.
Yeah.
All we have to do now is complete a pass, but just a simple, just little bubble route from Deuce right here. Wyatt Watson's going to pick up just a little bit of a block, enough to get him out of the way.
He is electric.
Yeah, I mean, even right there, you looked at that picture where Corey kind of had it paused. It doesn't look like he's going to get 20 more yards,
right.
But then you play the tape, and he kind of just quietly gets down to the opposite 30.
Yeah, you're all the way to the 29 now. Empty set, Caden.
Jackson Hare wide open. No, he stopped. There we go.
He's got Jamorian, and Jamorian's got a first down. We're up for the first time tonight, I believe, despite a 14-point lead. Well, now a 7-point lead, but for the first time tonight, you are in the Bell Concrete red zone. Who would have thought it would take you to there was 3.5 minutes left in the half to get into the red zone for the first time?
We've had so many deep touchdowns this year. I feel like we haven't spent a lot of time in the red zone.
That's true. Ton of points, not a ton of time in the Bell Concrete red zone.
Yeah, great little switch concept there by Jamorian Jackson. He had both, but Caden delivers a good ball and moves the sticks.
Now give to Keyshawn John, I believe, his first carry of the night, and it is a good one, up to the 9 or the 10.
Just so many weapons, Tyler. I mean, anytime we give somebody the ball, it's like, oh, we haven't seen them tonight, or oh, that, you know.
Yeah, Keyshawn John's like an all-district running back,
right?
And not getting the ball till there's 3 minutes left in the half.
Which is a great problem to have.
It is a great problem to have. You don't even have Skylar Lewis here tonight, through the first half anyway. And yeah, I mean, just we have not seen a team with this many weapons on.
No. Just too many ways to have success. And I think what that calls for is every week is going to look different. There's going to be a new guy pop off with 100 yards or a 2-touchdown night.
2nd and 3, Caden staying on his feet. Finally going down, losing a couple there. Bring about 3rd and 5, I believe.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. Obviously, we don't want to take a lot of sacks, but Caden does a good job there not making a situation worse, understanding that we are in a position where we can get some points, and sometimes that just means take the sack.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I think, like you're saying, I mean, you're here inside the 15. You're at the 12 now. You're probably going to get 2 chances at this. You are probably going to end up with points.
I agree. I think if you get half of this, I think you're going to see us go for it on 4th down. So don't do anything stupid and live to fight another day.
Got Jamori in motion. False start. That does make it a bit tougher.
They had it too. Wyatt Watson is scot-free.
So that will bring up 3rd and 11 from the 17. I don't know how much that changes, though. I think
I would just like to see inside of 4th and 5, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe even more. Which I don't know. I mean, you might see the first Eric Rodriguez field goal attempt of the season.
We haven't attempted a field goal this year.
I don't believe so.
Well, that shows that we've been pretty efficient in the red zone.
It does. I believe Max Prep's had them at 19 of 20 or 18 of 19 from the PATs, but still. And now the first time out from the Wildcats tonight.
Need a smooth ride? At Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs, we provide top-notch service for all your tire needs. From high-quality tires like Michelin and custom wheels to expert brake service and precise alignments, we handle it all with efficiency. Our skilled team also manages suspension repairs and installs lift and leveling kits swiftly and with a smile. Experience quick, friendly service at Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs. So come see us for service you can count on.
1:15 left here in the first half. It's going to be 3rd and 11 from the 17. I want to give a big shout out to our game day partners. If you like those game day posts every week, you can thank the good people at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, where they're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with them. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, they're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit them and explore their wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting for you at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, building dreams one home at a time. 3rd and 11. Caden keeping himself. Looking at Wyatt Watson, incomplete. And that is interesting because it looks like that would have been right at the marker, but it might still would have been short. I'm really not sure. But either way, it's 4th and 11. They very much look to be keeping the offense out there.
I think with the penalty, and you and I didn't bring this up, but that might have been enough to get out of field goal range for us. And so, obviously we can't punt from here. And so, and with it not being 4th and goal, you have a little bit of space to get the first down.
Mm-hmm.
I figure why not?
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. I mean, you're looking at about a 35-yard field goal.
Could see a deuce pass here of some sort. No.
Caden trying to make something happen. Throws it towards the end zone, but unfortunately incomplete. Turnover on downs, and Bullard gets to keep the Wildcats off the board, keep it at a one-possession game. Before they take the field one more time, I want to tell you that here at Front Porch News and Chad's Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs. Also, J. Hodge Chevrolet has the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. Their knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. They invite you to go visit them out on Wildcat Way to see their dedicated team and see what makes them the most awarded dealership with the most awarded vehicles.
Tyler, that was a big stop for Bullard.
Absolutely.
Not only because they kept the Wildcats out of the end zone, but they do have a minute here to try and go get some points, and they start with the second half. They start with the ball the second half. So
they do.
That was a big stop.
Now, I will say with the way they've moved the ball tonight, they've moved it very well, but not super quickly, so that would be tough. But
no, obviously not not some air raid passing threat, but
little QB keep on first down, brought down by Blaine Allen.
Gosh, I'm not saying that just to mail this thing in and go to the locker room, but I am kind of saying I'd be okay with being down 7 at the half.
Yeah, so there's a 10-second difference, about an 8-second difference on the play clock. I would use most of it probably, see what happens. But
yeah, if they run a play quickly here, which it doesn't look like they're in any hurry, I would not be surprised. And we stopped them relatively close to the line of scrimmage. I wouldn't be surprised if Faircloth used a timeout.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
But just under 20 seconds, I don't know that we'll see that. I just always liked at the end of half, make teams punt to me.
Yes. Ryan, a huge run there on second down, and now they might use the timeout.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah, no right or wrong answer here. I just was talking from strategic reasons.
It looks like they're going to elect to not use the timeout, and it doesn't look like they're going to get another snap off. So, Ryan, that does it for the first half, just 14-7, and we are ready.
It's got to be a record.
I was about to say it has to be a record. Quickest half ever. It is now time as always, for a great halftime show, which is brought to you by the team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs, where they are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. It is a homecoming edition of the halftime show. We want to make sure you get to see that state finalist Sulphur Springs band and the award-winning Blue Blazes. Ryan and I are going to step out of the way for the halftime show, and we'll be back.
You only have one heart, and you rely on it for everything. If your heart needs help, you can rely on Christus Health. With us, you have one of the most comprehensive heart care programs right here, with innovative, personalized care you can count on, delivered by a team you can trust. You only have one heart. We only have one purpose, to keep it healthy and strong. Your heart, your life, our purpose. Christus Health.
Hi, I'm Josh Boatman, your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of my own, I understand the importance of protecting the ones that matter most. I understand that no two families need the same coverage. That's why I will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs. From home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, and especially life insurance. No matter the age, life insurance is one of the most important coverages that you have to protect your family. If you can protect your home and auto, why not yourself or your family?
At Bell Concrete Inc., we build more than structures. We build relationships. Our team is dedicated to making your experience enjoyable and hassle-free. With priority service and a smile, your project is our priority. From driveways to commercial, residential, and municipal projects, we deliver the best products and service. Call us today at 903-885-3126 to experience Bell Concrete's commitment to excellence.
Hi, I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
Hi, Bill Owens at J. Hodge Chevrolet. We're voted the best dealership in sales, parts, and service and received the prestigious Mark of Excellence award from GM. That's saying a lot, but to receive those honors 8 years in a row, that's the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We owe it all to the J. Hodge family, and that's the great team of employees we have, plus the great community that we have and all our good customers. We invite you out to J. Hodge Chevrolet, 478 Wildcat Way in Sulphur Springs to see the difference.
The year was 1927. The first TV image was transmitted. Charles Lindbergh completed the first solo transatlantic flight. Babe Ruth set a single-season home run record, and Alliance Bank was formed, beginning a tradition of serving communities that remains today. We will be there for that new business, your new home, and we'll be there for you. Alliance Bank has been there for some of your most important decisions and will continue to be the bank you can trust. Alliance Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features tailored to your needs, we're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured and modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, building dreams and opening doors to a better life, one home at a time.
We are Amethyst Healthcare, a privately owned agency of skilled in-home nursing services. With locations in Dallas, Sulphur Springs, and now Pilot Point, we've been serving our community since 2010. Our dedicated team offers skilled nursing and therapy services to ensure the well-being of our patients. Visit us at amethysthc.com to learn more about how we can support you and your loved ones. Amethyst Healthcare, first-class care in the comfort of your home.
Welcome to Jackson Dental, where we prioritize your smile. Meet Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist, dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, we offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Our friendly team is here to ensure you have a positive dental experience. Schedule your appointment today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the pride of Bullard High School, the UIL award-winning Panther Marching Band. Panther Band is under direction of Bill Direction Senior Head Drum Major, Miss Caitlin Jones. The assistant drum major is Emily Romero. The 2024 featured twirlers are Aubrey Kendall and Emma Adams. And the head twirler is singer Tilly McFarland. and gentlemen, the URL award-winning Panther Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your support of the Bullard Panthers Marching Band.
Because halftime is shit. Alumni, students, and fans here to strike up the band. Sulphur Springs High School proudly presents the 63rd Line Award-winning Blue Blazers. Officers for the 24 Kickoff line are Junior Lieutenant Tara Davis and Emma Palacios. Junior Lieutenant Jaden Allen and Allison Smith. And your captains, the Trinity Martin and Sedona McCullum. The Blazers want to send a special shout out to the Blaze of the Week, Maya Madu. The Spirit Girl of the Week, Kenzie White. They'd also like to highlight their Spotlight Teacher of the Week, Mr. Nick Tavares. The Blazers would love to send a special thank you to their sponsors, Corner Brothers, RGWR, JND Dozer in Motion, Miguel and Lindy Palacios, Larry and Sherry Bennett, the Bankston family, the Sign Shop, Bob Evans, the Shirt Lady, City National Bank, and the Wyatt Tony. Now, join the Blazers as they perform an exciting hoop routine to I'm Still Standing.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they come. Say it with me now, loud and proud. Man, oh man, that Wildcat band. The band is being led onto the field by drum majors Brody Emmert, Cannon Gibson, Rafael Flores, and Anthony Small. The Wildcat Band would like to recognize this week's section of the week, the percussion. And this week's band members of the week are Dave Castro and Francis Yanez. Tonight, the Wildcat Band is excited to continue their 2024 season, presenting their UIL competition show, Neon Nights.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much again for spending your Friday night with us here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. Almost ready for the second half of action. Hopefully everyone enjoyed another great halftime show. Here come the Wildcats. ready for the second half, led, as always, by Wyatt Watson. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us during the halftime show, which, as always, is brought to you by the team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital in Sulphur Springs. They're experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Ryan, for anyone who is just now joining us or maybe missed it, Wildcats got off to a very hot start. It was a 33-yard touchdown catch from Chris Adams just a couple minutes into the game. And then later in the first quarter, Jackson Hare, 66-yard touchdown catch that gave them a 14-0 lead. Obviously, Bullard scored. Wildcats were knocking on the door, almost had another score of their own, but then a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
Yeah, this game is
it's
going very fast, first off, but it's going just like I said what Bullard needed to do to make this a close one, and that's hold on to the ball, control time of possession, get some first downs, kind of put together some good offensive drives, and hopefully finishing in points. And, they were only able to do that once. But if I'm Bullard, a team that was a 26-point underdog heading into this one, I'm thrilled about being down 7 at the half.
Yeah, the Wildcats were a 26-point favorite. Ryan, I don't know if I mentioned this in the pregame show or not, but I don't think I did. So obviously a lot of new fun stats, fun facts. Did I tell you what happens when the Wildcats lead at the half?
No.
Okay, 16 times in the Coach Faircloth era, the Wildcats have had the lead at the half, 14-2.
Okay.
14-2 when leading at the half. So we'll see if they can make it 15-2.
But, yeah, I expect more of the same this half. Just, trying to hold on to the ball for Bullard, keep running the rock. They're running the ball well.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving the ball well. A lot of, got to be winning time of possession. Right?
Oh, I think so. Well, we scored really quickly on that first drive.
I do have some exciting news for you, though. For anyone that forgot, it's the return of – not the Mac, but the return of Skylar Lewis. You'll get him in the second half.
That is always good news.
And as always, a strong kick from Eric. Going to try to field it. Finally has it around the 10 and brought down with a big hit at the 15. So that is where Bullard will start this one with 11:53 left in the third quarter. Aaron Neal is the principal agent and owner of Hanby Insurance. At Hanby Insurance, they keep you covered in all your adventures and all of your life. Whether it's auto insurance, home insurance, renter's insurance, or business owner packages, protect what you love most. You can visit their website, hanbyinsurance.com, or give them a call at 972-285-0381 to get a quote today. Hanby Insurance, a trusted name in North Texas since 1940.
Tyler, I sound like a broken record, and obviously Bullard has shown a lot of success running the ball, but I just feel like they've got to figure out a way to get the ball to the Air Force commit.
I agree.
I feel like we've got to get it in his hands.
I agree. A size mismatch, a very talented player. The Wildcat defense trying to get him wrapped up and brought down, but it's a nice gain. 3 or 4. But, yeah, I agree with it. I think you got to find a way to get the ball in his hands. Wait, what did you say? 1 catch so far? Is that right?
2 targets, 1 catch.
Yeah.
That is correct.
He led the team, but just with 2 catches. I believe. Didn't I tell you that earlier today? It was like 2 catches for 50 or 60 yards or something?
And obviously it's not a pass-first team by any means, but he might want to get used to that, though, because I don't think Air Force is either.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. 2nd and 7 from the 20. And another decent run, but it'll bring up third and manageable for sure. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
This is a big play for Sulphur Springs. If you can get a 3-and-out to open up the half, just where they're at on the field, too, after the great kickoff coverage.
Which, Ryan, it looks like – sorry to cut you off. It looks like there's a player on the field for Bullard, so we'll be right back.
At At the Gypsy Willow, every order is a masterpiece. From start to finish, we offer personalized attention, keeping you informed every step of the way. Whether you bring your own designs or work with our in-house graphic designers, we make it seamless. With no minimums and unlimited colors, explore endless possibilities at no extra cost. Our industry-trained team ensures perfection in every print. At the Gypsy Willow, each order isn't just a print, it's the beginning of a story. Your story.
At ETPT, one of the treatments that make us unique is aquatic therapy, which encompasses everything from exercise in the water, relieving pressure on the joints, and decreasing overall pain, to aquatic body work, which transforms your body in a whole new way. Experience full mind and body relaxation through movement, holding, stretching, and myofascial release, achieving a nervous system reset and breaking the chronic pain cycle. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
3rd and 5 for the Bullard Panthers at the 22. But yeah, you were saying this is a big play.
Big play. If we can get off the field 3 and out, where they're at on the field, a punt, you got to figure we're going to end up around the 50.
Yeah, that's true. Equally big play for Bullard, though. And I think they did, yeah.
It'd be close if that's enough for the first. Just depends the specific spot.
Right. Let's see.
So the chain gang believed that it would be a first.
They did.
The ref is calling it third. Now we're moving.
So it is a first down. And, yeah, that's huge for Bullard because I was going to say, like, yes, you're not running as effectively to start this half as you were the second half, but if that works for you and you do go score, you're using all the time in the world. I mean, that's what they want to do for sure.
Yeah, and you also, I mean, with any – and their offense is very it's very service academy. Hey, we line up in funky formations and we're going to run the ball. 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5. That's not what they want to be. They want 3rd and 3 because they're not a huge threat to throw the ball.
Yeah, once again, quarterback keeping it himself. And
Tyler, that was
a loss of a couple. There was a lot going on that play. At one point, I
felt like we were just pressing buttons there. I mean, I saw a fake pitch.
Yeah.
I saw a pump fake.
And then a pump fake, yeah.
And then I don't know why we ran out of bounds for a loss of 4, but that was a weird one.
Yeah, I thought he was going to try to throw it away.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was odd.
Fake lateral, yeah. There was a lot going on. And as Tom Brady would tell you, you can't go backwards. It's hard to go 10 yards. You can't go backwards. I mean, he may have mentioned that a dozen times the other day, Ryan.
He said, dialing up those 10-yard play and then, dialing up a 20-yard play is even tougher.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think he'll do fine this week.
Yeah, I think so. I think he'll get better each week. Oh, right.
Hello.
Zay Godbolt.
Zay Godbolt has had a sneaky good year.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, you're going to see Zay Godbolt right there. Just flies off the edge.
Speaking of him having a sneaky good season, coming into tonight, he was the only player on the team who had, on Max Preps, been credited with at least one QB hurry in both of the games this season. Been very good over there. 3rd and 17. Trying again to draw him offsides unsuccessfully this time. You mentioned they don't want to be in a 3rd and 7, and now they're in a 3rd and 17. Dropping back to pass, though. Having a scramble. Looking deep. Right, it's in the air. Incomplete. Almost got tipped up for an interception, but incomplete. And not a 3 and out, but Wildcats now do force a 4th and 17.
Man, you know what's interesting, and I'm not saying that was just some super catchable ball, obviously very contested, but the quarterback throws a good ball. It's interesting that they don't throw it more.
Yeah, that's a really good point. That was a good ball. So as always, Skylar and Wyatt back to return.
It's kind of funny that Skylar's first
action
tonight is going to be a punt return. It's going to go right.
Yep, going out of bounds. Coach Easley almost with the grab there. So Wildcats will get their first chance on offense of the second half. Before they do, I want to tell you about our buddy Josh Boatman. He is your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He also understands that no two families need the same coverage, and that's why he will work with you to customize plans to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, or life insurance, Josh has you covered. Give him a call at 903-348-1527 to see how he can find a plan that fits you and your specific needs. So Wildcats going to start at the 44. Skylar Lewis there, you see on your screen. Just a give to Deuce to get the drive started in a gain of 4 or 5. Gain of 5. I like that. I like a good gain of 5 on first down. Deuce coming off. Looks like Serta coming in. 2nd and 5 from the 49. Jackson Hare in the backfield. Deuce, Jamorian, and Wyatt, the receivers, to give to Jackson. Around to the outside. Got the first down. Up to the 43.
Nice little pancake there by Aiden McCarroll.
Aiden McCarroll, that's
I mean, he's 6 or 7 yards up the field, kind of taking a guy to the bus.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, obviously a junior because they all are. But if I'm not mistaken, already an offer at A&M Commerce.
A&M Commerce,
yeah.
That is correct.
I think you're going to see.
So you've got your left side of the ball, or left side of the line,
yeah.
has got some significant power.
Very
Don't
talented.
love the no safety down here to Skylar.
Caden trying to take advantage of it. Instead, he's got Quinn Harris, and Quinn Harris has got a first down.
Your boy.
Yeah, second catch of the night.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested. Again, this one goes to Quinn and not Skylar, but there's no safety help back here.
Yeah.
Obviously, the corner does a good enough job, but Skylar, he's just, I mean, that's a lot of open space here. Going across the field, that's easy to lose. Quinn makes a nice catch and
yeah,
moves the sticks.
Typically not how you want to approach Skylar Lewis. But
I wouldn't.
1st and 10. Give to Jackson Hare. Jackson patiently looking for something. Way to hold on to it.
Yeah, that one was defender kind of guessed correctly where that ball was going to be. It was able to put both hands on it, but Jackson Hare kind of reels it back in.
Yeah,
Jackson Hare has great patience.
Yes, 100%.
It's, obviously being fast is very advantageous for a good running back. But there are times where if you don't let things develop, you can kind of run through the opening too quickly.
Yeah, not to be a broken record. I say it all the time, like very Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, just kind of slow, lets everything develop, and then boom, when it's time to make your move, boom, he hits the hole.
100%. 2nd and 8 from the 27. Pump fakes. Tries to get it to Skylar Lewis. Incomplete. A lot of well, I was going to say a lot of pressure, just kind of a lot going on there. It was really good coverage. It was a lot of pressure. Yeah.
I think he wanted to wait just one more tick so that Skylar could kind of work to the middle of the field a little more, but he felt pressure, and I think that's why he got that ball out so early.
Yeah, I mean, if he would have had an extra tick, you probably do get an open Skylar.
Right.
But they will bring up 3rd and 8 from the 27. And is that a false start? It is a false start. So 3rd and 12. Or 3rd and 13 right there. And unfortunately, kind of second drive in a row that you've had this happen. You drive pretty well. You get either in or right outside of the red zone. And
now, you certainly, if the last time we saw this taught us anything, we certainly have 2 plays here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we would punt from here.
No, surely.
What do you? I mean,
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think so.
It's 3rd and 13. Deuce in the backfield. Skylar and Jackson on this side. Play action looking. He's got Skylar deep in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage.
Yeah, the linebacker right there, really great coverage, dropping back. You you don't really see the middle linebacker dropping 35 yards back into the end zone
to cover
covering
a D1
Division I
receiver.
Yeah, that's a great play. That's a great play.
I didn't see, was it Trey Martin? Because if so, he's a beast in his own right.
It was Trey Martin.
Number 11,
yeah. It was. Yeah, that's a great play.
So now 4th and 13. And I was going to say that obviously makes it more difficult than if you could have gotten even, 5 yards or whatever out of that. But we are going to see him go for it on 4th and 13. Looking for Wyatt Watson. Incomplete, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Huge moment for the Bullard Panthers. They'll get to take over at the 32 with 6.5 minutes. Before they do, I'll tell you about our friends over at Discount Wheel and Tire at Sulphur Springs. I saw them earlier this week. They'll take care of you. They always take care of me. Appreciate Discount Wheel and Tire. They offer a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 25 years. And at Hooten's Hardware, they offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square feet of materials in stock, they're sure to have everything you need for any job. Hooten's Hardware. They're more than just nuts and bolts.
Tyler, I'm going to say that was another great coverage play by the linebacking core for Bullard there. I think that one got tipped, or at least he was in the line of sight of Wyatt there. But nonetheless, first down Bullard.
And, I mean,
and another first down.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, almost.
Between back-to-back really good coverages, you force the turnover on downs and you come out and immediately do that. Got some momentum.
I definitely think there needs to be a sense of urgency for Sulphur Springs here. Obviously, we are in the lead, but I wouldn't say we have the momentum this half.
No, it doesn't. I think Bullard might be in control of the momentum right now. 2nd and 1. And, you mentioned it coming out of the half, but, if I'm Bullard and you told me this is where I would be in this moment, be like, yep, that's fantastic.
If you'd offered me this morning, if I'm Bullard, I'm taking it. No
Absolutely.
question. No question.
Truth Holmes gets to him quickly, but able to keep his feet moving, and I think he's got the first down. He does. Bullard rocking along right now. Have it at the 42.
Tyler, a couple of district score updates. Community is down 29-21 to Sanger.
Oh, that's a good one.
That one's going to the third quarter. Good game. Lake Dallas versus Kaufman. Lake Dallas holds a 7-point lead over Kaufman, 21-14. We obviously are familiar with Kaufman. Very talented receiver and quarterback duo over there. Salina has a 17-0 lead over Gunner, which is a 3A powerhouse, but pretty cool for Gunner to schedule Anna and Salina back-to-back.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
That's awesome.
Pretty tough non-district schedule. 1st and 10, Wildcats.
There we go.
He's still going, Ryan. Wow. That is a very
gain of
impressive,
nothing, but
very impressive gain of 1 or gain of none. What was about to be a loss of 3 or 4.
We've got Paris is up 21-7 over Van Alstyne. Aubrey is in a close one with Brock, who's a normal powerhouse. 21-13. They're losing that one at halftime. And then Frisco Panther Creek, they play Fort Worth Southwest tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, they play tomorrow.
10
a.m.
10 a.m.?
It's an odd, that's what it says, but odd start for a high school game.
It is?
My goodness, I hated when we played. Okay, offsides. I guess I just missed the flag. But
yeah, I guess so. I was also curious as to what was.
And it was offsides from a corner. So I think he said number 3.
Okay. So that'd be Gio, yeah. So 1st and 5 from the 47.
Man, 2nd and 10 to 1st and 5. Kind of stinks.
Yeah, we just mentioned it, but it feels like momentum going in their
no
direction.
question. I would say the momentum is certainly on the Panthers' side right now.
And much like the first 2 quarters, this third quarter is flying by.
Yeah. And
at this point, you're both going to get the ball 1 or 2 more times.
Yep. But this is right into what Bullard, this was obviously their plan coming into this one.
And they're executing it pretty well.
He's pretty open.
Scrambling. Got his man. Unfortunately, he falls, but he does get the first down. And, who knows how many more yards you get out of that.
Again, I'm not watching Bullard every week. I don't know what their practices look like. I don't even necessarily know what type of guys they have, but I am surprised that they haven't tried to throw the ball more tonight because it seems like when they have thrown the ball, it's looked fine.
Yeah, I 1,000% agree with that.
I mean, right there, he's running scot-free, and Sulphur Springs is lucky that he wasn't able to keep his feet.
Yeah, I mean, that's another 10 yards at least. And they are doing exactly what we said about using every second of the play clock and letting these drives really breathe. 1st and 10 from the 47. Just 2 on the play clock. They get it off, a little pitch. Ooh, a lot of contact there.
Kind of hit his own guy right there.
Just a gain of a couple.
You know, not that I don't want Sulphur Springs to dominate and win in convincing fashion every week, but I am happy to see us, you know, playing a little bit of a close one in the second half, deal with a little bit of adversity, because the first 2 weeks we certainly didn't.
Yeah, you're just a couple weeks from district play right now, and yeah, like you're
where
saying,
we
you
will
haven't-
face adversity,
Yes,
and where we
100%.
will play better teams.
100%.
You know, not anything against Poteet, not anything against Greenville, but I don't think those opponents were that great. I don't see them making the playoffs.
Right.
And so it's good to face a little adversity going into the bigger games.
So passing on 2nd down, it is completed.
Be just short, I think.
Yeah, I think they're marking that at. Okay, it's a little. They're marking it a little further than I had originally thought, but yeah, it will be 3rd and still a couple. And like you literally just mentioned, I mean, looking pretty good when you pass the ball.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's 2 for 2 passing this half.
So 3rd and 2.
You know, Bullard's got a tough district this year.
Yeah, they do.
Carthage, Center. I mean, they play some tough ones.
Yeah, you and I were looking at that yesterday. It is tough.
I think Carthage just won like 70 district games in a row or something.
Wow. They might have to use a timeout here, Ryan. They will have to use a timeout, their first of the half.
Hi, I'm Katie Adair, your local real estate expert, raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mom to 2 boys. I'm deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mother's Culture Club, I'm dedicated to making a positive impact. With my broker's license and a track record averaging over $10 million in sales per year, I'm committed to providing honest, hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Let's find your dream home together. Give me a call today.
3rd and 2 from the 39, 1:33 left in the 3rd quarter. We want to give a big shout out to Bethany Ashby with Nations Lending. Do you ever feel like navigating a mortgage loan is like finding your way through a maze blindfolded? That's why you need a local guide. Mortgage loans are complex, filled with confusing terms and endless paperwork. That's where Bethany comes in. I'll tell you more about Bethany just after this 3rd down.
There's a wishbone again.
Yep. And they are going to get enough for the 1st down. Then some. Still going. Finally blows it dead.
A little bit of the tush push action.
A little bit, yeah. It's going to be enough for the 1st down, marking it at the 35. But yeah, like I was telling you about Bethany Ashby, whether you're buying a home, refinancing your rate, or renovating your home, Bethany will lead you to the best rate and terms possible, but also make sure you avoid costly mistakes. Working with Bethany and her team means peace of mind, so visit her online at easttexaslending.com and find the perfect mortgage solution for you. 1st and 10 at the 35. And, I mean, if they go down and find the end zone, who knows how much time's left when you get the ball back.
Right. Well, they're going to take it to the 4th quarter.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can assure you.
I mean, at this rate, it might be midway through the 4th quarter.
Quickest game ever.
Pitch. Now he kept it himself. Finally getting rid of it. And he faked me out with that one.
Nice play on the sidelines right there. That's going to get the people jumping.
Was it in
just a quality catch? Both feet
in the stands?
Can't see who made the play.
I can't either. But yeah, Ron, that was the first time I think in a game where I got faked out by the fake pitch.
It's like when you see the camera pan over to the right. You're like, whoa.
So a 2nd and 10 here from the 35. Finally stopping the clock.
I'm just happy the clock stopped.
Give us
I
a
thought
second
that thing was on a never-ending timer.
Give us a second to hang out and watch football and talk.
Right. I'm going to have to find plans after this.
Met right at the line. Good job from the
That's
Wildcats
been the recipe
line.
for the Sulphur Springs Wildcat defense this year is get them behind the 6. Looks like we got a player down.
Yeah, Wildcats with a player down now. Nah, he's back up. We're good.
I think we might have just caught a cramp and then decided that we were fine.
Yep. If anyone can mind over body, I'm good. I think it's Alex McCormick.
Oh, my word.
So I don't care. I'm good. Let's keep riding.
Talk about putting your body on the line.
Uh-huh.
I think Alex McCormick just goes out there with no conscience.
Yes.
And just
I'm here to.
I'm ready to run through a wall.
Yeah, I'm here to ruin somebody's day.
Right, right.
We'll see if Bullard.
There's no doubt.
See if they get the snap off. Oh, right in time they get it off. Pass is complete. Nice little gain, and it'll make 4th and manageable as we go to the 4th quarter, 14-7.
I'm Brian White.
And I'm Daniel Roper.
Sulphur Springs is what we call home, a place where we have raised our families, planted our roots, and proudly serve East Texas for all legal needs.
At Roper & White, we are Wildcats, past, present, and future. We're more than just legal experts. We're partners in your journey to justice and success.
With a dedicated team, we offer personalized legal strategies tailored to your needs.
Thank you for choosing us as your hometown attorneys.
From all of us here at Roper & White, go Wildcats.
D&B Loans, we simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. Our experts are dedicated to finding the perfect loan for your needs. But that's not all. Our showroom also features top quality furniture and appliances with fantastic financing options and free local delivery. From stylish furniture and mattresses to TVs and more, we've got what you need to enhance your home. Visit us or give us a call today. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials.
Ready for the 4th quarter. It's a 1-score game, 14-7, but it's going to be 4th and 3 right here at the 28, Ryan.
Obviously, we knew it was 4-down territory. I do think that they've opened up the possibility of a throw just because they have had some success, and they're starting to
that's what
kind of use that. But
that's what I would expect to see here, I think.
I think so. I am surprised with the lack of effort to get the ball to Pollock. This is a big one, Tyler.
Maybe we see that here on 4th and 3.
Looks like we're going to have a running back, kind of that B-back type position, 2 receivers, and then a tight end on the line.
Yeah, which he's got a whole lot of room over on that right side.
Yeah, I could see, maybe an outside handoff. Pollock blocks in. You've got that lead blocker at that B-back position.
Yeah, or even just a route himself, just a quick out or something.
Right, well, and the quarterback roll out with him.
We'll see. Oh, he's back to block. Looking to pass. Incomplete. Huge play there from none other than Alex, Employee of the Month King.
Yeah, that's a big play. You called it. You said that you thought they would throw. He just takes the quick 5-yard stop.
Great read there from Alex King.
But yeah, Alex King, he's obviously thinking, okay, I've got to stop the run, obviously. But as soon as he notices that it's pass, okay, I got to get to this guy quickly.
Great recovery.
Get in the way.
Great read. Gets his hand on the ball. And it's a turnover on downs.
That's a big play because if he catches that, he was certainly past the sticks.
And then they use another 5 minutes to go score.
Yeah.
So Wildcats taking over from the 28. Jackson Hare.
He may have got Aiden McCarroll, my goodness.
He may have got tackled by the first guy, but not easily. He tried to run through him.
This can be a statement drive by the Wildcats. It's only the second time we've touched the ball this half. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy. But statement drive here, if you go down and score, makes it a 2-possession game. And obviously, Bullard has had some success on offense tonight, but I don't know that 2 possessions down is really where you want to be.
Yeah, and if I'm the Wildcats, I might try to take a page out of their book and let's see how much of
slow
this
it
time I
down.
can
Let's
use. Yeah. Let's try to put that back in my favor. So 2nd and 6. The delayed counter. Jackson trying to find some room. Does pick up a few there. Obviously, I couldn't see in real time. It looked like if he could have maybe gotten outside. I don't know. Either way, it's going to be 3rd and 4.
Gosh, another big 3rd down here.
Yeah.
Just really haven't had any type of momentum this second half so far.
Yeah, it felt like this would be and I mean, you pick up the 1st down here, and obviously it is.
Right, we're having a different conversation, but I just feel like this is big. Because I don't know if you don't, gosh, I don't know that you can go for this, really. I think you
would be tough.
Punt and trust your defense.
And Wildcats going to take their first time out of the half.
D&B Loans, we simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. Our experts are dedicated to finding the perfect loan for your needs. But that's not all. Our showroom also features top quality furniture and appliances with fantastic financing options and free local delivery. From stylish furniture and mattresses to TVs and more, we've got what you need to enhance your home. Visit us or give us a call today. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials.
3rd and 4 from the 34. And this is a big one.
Tyler, what do you like here? What play call do you like?
I'm really not sure. I mean, in general, I kind of would have liked that delayed counter, but you did just run it. I really don't know. I try to get the ball in Skylar Lewis's hands maybe. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, this feels like it's probably going to Jackson Hare.
Yeah. Okay, drop him back. It is a screen pass at Jackson Hare. Trying to make something happen. And he's got enough for the 1st down.
Yes, he does.
Yes. I announced it too quickly, but he did. And yeah, you're right. Ball goes to Jackson Hare. I mean, who else?
Yeah, I mean, I'm no Nostradamus. That was we could always give it to him.
So that gets you up to the 39, and it gets you another set of downs.
So Caden comes off the field here. Looks like Deuce is going to go to QB. This does feel like the perfect time, though, you know, where it would normally be a run. This is where we get a pass.
He is keeping it himself. Ryan, great cutback from Deuce Timmons, and he picks up the 1st down, gets past the 50. That was smooth.
Yeah, design keeper here. Fake it to Jackson Hare.
You get
Quinn is just out blocking for you. He blocks in. One cut. Boom.
Ugh.
Yeah, him and Jackson do a great job of not doing too much. Obviously, they're both very shifty and can do things with the ball in their hands, but they kind of just one cut and then go.
Mm-hmm. Up to the 46 now. Play action. Caden looking deep for Skylar Lewis. And he's got him right. 54 yards to the house. Skylar Lewis. Touchdown.
Well, that's one way to make your presence known in this ball game. One catch and one long touchdown.
54 yards, his longest catch of the season now. Previously was a 30-yarder. Just like that, the momentum back on the Wildcat side.
Good snap, good hold, good kick.
Now with a 21-7 lead.
Welcome to Corner Grub House. This iconic spot has been home to family-owned businesses, and we're proud to continue that tradition. Here, we serve freshly made comfort dishes that make you feel right at home. Enjoy our Southern hospitality while watching Wildcat football every Friday night on our big screen. Craving a taste of tradition? Call us today at 903-919-5058 for delivery or catering. or visit our website at cornergrubhouse.com, where every meal and every game feels like coming home.
Third touchdown of the season for Skylar Lewis here, Ryan.
Yeah, Tyler, so this corner, you see his body is pointed towards Skylar Lewis, which is just a straight man key. He's in man coverage. Caden notices that. Before that, he had his body pointed inward, which is zone coverage. He turns to Caden sees that safety is low, and Skylar's thinking, if he's even, I'm leaving. He blows right by him.
That he does.
But yeah, great recognition there by Caden. He knows that Skylar's got that man beat in a man coverage situation and delivers a great ball.
Going to return that from inside the end zone, Ryan. And he brings it back to the 20. So you just saw another East Texas Physical Therapy replay just a second ago. They are our replay partner this year, but they're also a provider of physical therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to East Texas Physical Therapy, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence, and they hope that you will return to their facility for all your rehab needs. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve. Also, East Texas Physical Therapy currently hiring full-time licensed physical therapists and full-time physical therapy technicians. So reach out to them and find out more about that. Ryan, I don't know when the last time you would have been able to say this, but that was the first Wildcat touchdown since the first quarter. Their last score was 55 seconds left in the first.
Certainly not the norm this year, but we take them when we can get them.
Keeping it himself on first down. Brought down
Giovanni Solis.
Yep, he's having a night. And he was your player to highlight, your player to watch before the game, right?
He absolutely
was.
He was. Absolutely.
Bring him down right at the line of scrimmage.
You look back and you're thinking Bullard has had such a great second half, had the momentum for most of it. If they could just make that stop on third down back here.
I mean, not even just a great second half. Second, third quarter.
Right, I agree. But to me, you were one play away from this being a completely different ball game. Sulphur Springs is able to move the sticks, and then just a big play, and now we're a two-score game, and it feels like it's, I don't want to say it's out of reach, but it feels out of reach.
Just like that, the man you've been looking for all night. Finally getting involved with a huge gain.
Where's that been tonight?
Right.
Why I don't know why we haven't gone to that quicker.
It's a 20-yard gain there.
Obviously, we have a very talented defense, but I'm telling you, a 6'7" route runner is not something that people want to mess with.
Yeah, and as good as this linebacking core is, or whoever would usually be on them, whether it's a linebacker or a safety, again, like you were saying, 6'7", you're committed to Air Force. It's a really good talent.
That's a tall task. And so
literally.
I didn't even mean to do that.
The pitch on first down. Nice gain of about 5 there. I thought that's exactly the joke you were going for.
Tyler, in the last 4 plays, there's been 2 crowd oohs.
There have been.
Both tackles have been by Alex McCormick.
Well, as you always mention, if you hear ooh.
I mean, you just close your eyes and you just know.
Yeah, I don't even have to have seen it. If I hear that, probably means Alex McCormick hit somebody.
Game day experience type deals.
Yeah. 2nd and 4 here from the 44. Or 2nd and 6, rather. From the 44. Dropping back to pass. Ooh. Alex
King. Of the
King
2 interceptions we had,
yeah.
Alex King has one of them, and he almost had his second.
Both of them have been by an Alex. It's Alex King and Alex McCormick.
There you go. Well, Alex squared has been very impressive this year.
Yes, they have been a great duo. 3rd and 6 from the 44. Just 7 minutes and 2 seconds left. Ron, I have a stat for you, but I don't know. You know, it's one of those stats that you
don't want to
get onto. So I might save it.
Okay.
We'll save it.
I do appreciate the next gen stats that we've got going.
I appreciate it.
Glad to see the Chad's Media stat department is really stepping it up.
Huge run there on 3rd down, and it is enough for the first. they're starting to get a little pep in their step offensively.
Yeah, they're going to have to. Obviously, 2-score game. You have to get 7 here. Then you're going to need a stop, and you got to go do it again.
Which they have been forcing the Wildcats into some 3rd and long. So dropping back to pass. Truth Holmes chasing him down. Gets the pass off in time.
I think he's way out.
And
yeah, he's
okay.
Pretty far out of bounds.
2nd and 10.
Great pursuit there by Truth Holmes.
Yeah, very much so. CT Galloway getting back in there. He's very high on my names ranking. It's a great football name, CT Galloway. 2nd and 10 from the 48. It's the give. And a good run.
They're moving the ball well.
Yeah, absolutely.
The difference is we've been able to get it into the end zone, and they haven't.
Yeah, I mean, they've moved the ball well all game, I feel like.
3rd down and 2.
But now 3rd and 2.
Obviously, two downs to get this.
Yeah, 2 tries to get 2 yards. And they won't need him. Huge gain on 3rd and 2, and he is up to the 20. Big run.
Yeah.
You know, if you're Bullard, you feel really, really, really good about the way you're moving the ball, but you look up at the clock and it's ticking.
Right. Yeah, and that kind of comes with their offense. In a clock management situation, it can be a really good thing, or it can be a hey, we're down by 2 scores and time is not on our side type thing.
Dropping back to pass. A lot of pressure. Truth Holmes going to try to get to him, but he's going to be able to get to the outside. Gain of about 4 there.
Well, that was about a 30-yard carry for a gain of 5.
Now, fortunately for Bullard, got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
I was great at that in high school.
To
running for about 30 yards.
It's a 30-yard run to gain 4.
Yeah, I was good at that.
You showed us a highlight of you that I cannot believe you had never shown us before.
Greenville?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
I cannot believe.
That was a fun one. That was truly the longest 20-yard gain of my entire life. It was about 80 yards of running.
We weren't able to do it. I wanted Corey to find a way to put it into the broad. It was very impressive. 2nd and 6 from the 16.
Gosh, you're right, Tyler. We were just talking about how there were 7 minutes on the clock, and now we're down to 5.
Which even that feels a little bit confusing because it feels like they keep breaking off big plays.
I know. They've gotten to this, they've gotten to this red zone spot or close to the red zone spot, and that's kind of when the Sulphur Springs defense has gotten it together and was able to cause the Panthers to stall out. But yeah, that clock is just running.
3rd and 2 again, this time from the 12. Press coverage. Wildcat defense does a good job of getting to him quickly. I think he's going to be just short. Got the chains backwards over there.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
They do, don't they?
And I think that happened in the first home game, too.
I kind of thought that.
It throws me off every time I go to look at it, too, because it looks like 4th and like 9.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, 4th and 1.
Just short, though. I would think we're going to get that wishbone formation here.
I think so, too.
Might see the tush push.
The Wildcats could all but put it away with a stop here.
Yeah, this is the game, essentially.
So a toss. Ryan. They met him.
Oh, it is close.
It is very close.
So close. We think
Wildcats
we got it.
Definitely think they stopped him, though.
It.
We're going to have to see.
Line to gain is just at the 10. Oh, my gracious.
And Ryan, it's a turnover on downs. The Wildcat defense with a huge stop. And with just 3:51 left in a 2-score lead. That is huge. Very quickly before the Wildcats take over, let me tell you about revamped aesthetics They are a locally owned med spa offering a number of services to help you achieve your individual aesthetic goals. If you've been wanting to try aesthetic treatments, now's the perfect time because Revamped Aesthetics is now offering a Toxin Tuesday where all tox is just $10 a unit on the first Tuesday of each month, and that is offered at the Sulphur Springs location. Also, Triple Crown Roofing is your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, they offer competitive prices and free consultation. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, they provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing, roofing done right.
Yeah, big play there. Truth Holmes, Justin Strickland in on the tackle, and that is going to make this one tough.
Yes, it is.
Well, that one faked me out.
It did.
I'm watching Keyshawn John get tackled back here, and Deuce Timmons has the ball on the left side.
Now, I don't think it was a gain or a loss, but I think right back to the line of scrimmage maybe.
I mean, I know we're jumping the gun saying that, that put it away or something. I'm more so thinking about how Bullard's offense operates and just how long it has taken to put it together.
Yeah, even if you get a 3 and out and
we
get the
gotta
ball
do it
right back.
We got to do it twice.
Right, and there's 3:13 on the clock.
Yeah. And I don't, I'm not saying we're not going to throw the ball. I'm just saying it wouldn't surprise me if we go run just to kind of milk that clock.
That's what they're using every bit of the play clock right now. It is a give on 2nd and 11. And it's a nice run on 2nd and 11 from Keyshawn John.
Yeah, great little draw play right there.
It's enough for a first down.
Yeah.
Great job there following Vincent Johnson.
Well, let me tell you.
Yeah, you don't want that, man.
Anytime you can get behind Vincent Johnson leading the pack is that's going to be a good play.
Imagine being some poor
that's a big man.
You're some poor 16-year-old kid. You've been worrying about algebra all day, and you got this man just sprinting at you.
I've got an algebra 2 test at 2:30, and then at 7:30, I've got a 6'7", 315 running at me. What are we doing?
It's terrifying. Another give on first down. Gain of a few there. Keyshawn John again.
Man, and I would not be surprised in this one if we just I don't know that Sulphur Springs will give the ball back.
Yeah. Timeout Bullard. With 1:55.
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs, are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, taking orthopedic care a step further.
So it'll be 2nd and 7, 2 minutes and 1 second left. 21-7 lead. We're going to have to start thinking about our Way Bible Church player of the game. So it's a great time for me to tell you about the Way Bible Church. They want to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, they are all about experiencing life change. They have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join them at the Way Bible Church to embark on a journey of transformation together.
Yeah, just before that timeout, we were talking. I would love to see Sulphur Springs just kind of put this one away on this drive. So let's run the ball. Let's kind of let that offensive line impose their will on the Panther defense, and let's go to the house.
Ryan Deuce Timmons with it on the outside. He gets very close to a first down.
Him and Keyshawn, they do a really great job.
Yeah, they do.
Of
about fake you
that
out.
Fake in the backfield. I mean, I'm sitting here staring at Keyshawn John, wondering why no one's going after him.
Right. Bullard does use their final timeout, by the way, and of course you have to in that situation. One more first down, and you're going to be able to just kneel it out. And on a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, whatever it is, Wildcats will have the chance to put it away. Real quick, we've gotten to tell you about them. I mean, you've scored 21 points, but I believe only been in the red zone once or twice tonight. But our red zone partner, as always, Bell Concrete. At Bell Concrete, they treat their clients like family. For over 70 years, they've delivered the finest ready-mix concrete, sand, and aggregate. Their friendly staff ensures your project is completed with care and a smile. with locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and Anna. They're here for you. Call them today at 903-885-3126. So, Ryan, this is the game. You get the first down here.
This is it.
They're out of timeouts. You can literally knee it out.
Yep.
The fastest game I think we've ever played.
There's no doubt. I mean, it's 9:30.
I mean, literally half an hour shorter than usual. All right, Ryan. Deuce Timmons is the quarterback. You need just a couple yards. He's got Keyshawn John in the backfield with him. Just mentioned how good they are at faking people out. Okay. Putting another 10 seconds on the clock there. Doesn't change much.
It doesn't change anything. You get a first down. This one's this one's over.
Ryan will be back on the road next week at Mount Pleasant.
Yep.
Back to our usual start time of 7 p.m. Here we go.
I think that'll be a fun one.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Always fun to. And the last two matchups, beat him once, lost to him once. Kind of a rubber match. Deuce keeps it himself. He's got the first down, and that is going to be enough, Ryan. Again, no more timeouts from Bullard, so.
Take 2 knees and go to the house.
Here. Yeah. So, Ryan, I guess we've got to go ahead and start having our player of the game conversation.
Do you want me to tell you my vote? Or how you want to do this?
Well,
committee. I feel like we're on the spot because we didn't have enough time.
Yeah, we need to go ahead.
I think there's one answer.
Well, we need to let the minute 20 run out because the people from the Way Bible Church we're gonna let you hear from them before we name our player of the game. But yeah, so don't go anywhere. Oh, I can tell you my stat now, Ron. I can tell you my stat. Coming into tonight, the Wildcats in the Coach Faircloth era were 14-0 when leading entering the fourth quarter, and now they're 55 seconds away and one more knee away from making it 15-0. 15-0 when the Wildcats lead going into the fourth quarter. That's why I wanted to say that stat. If I blurt that out when we're up by 7.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You always get mad at the announcer who when they go to kick, oh, he hasn't missed a field goal. And there it is. There is the knee. So by a final score of 21-7, the Sulphur Springs Wildcats get another win on homecoming. They open the season 3-0, staying undefeated on the year. Going to Mount Pleasant next week. Don't go anywhere. We have to name our Way Bible Church player of the game in just 1 second. But first,
Springs Wildcats, Pastor Joel Tiemeyer here from the Way Bible Church, and we are beyond excited to support you in all things this year. Whether it's on the field, in the classroom, or in your personal lives, we are here cheering you on every step of the way. Also, we want to extend an invitation to each and every one of you to join us at the Way Bible Church on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m., also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, we are all about experiencing life change. We have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join us at the Way Bible Church, and let's embark on this journey of transformation together. Let's go Wildcats.
By a final score of 21-7, Sulphur Springs Wildcats pick up the win, stay undefeated. Ryan, it is time to name the Way Bible Church player of the game. Again, the Way Bible Church wants to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, they're all about experiencing life change. They have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join them at the Way Bible Church to embark on a journey of transformation together. Ryan, I'm going to let you do the honors. Who is tonight's Way Bible Church player of the game?
Yep, close game tonight, 21-7. Not as much offense as we've seen in the first 2 weeks, but nonetheless, 3 deep touchdown passes from Caden Mitchell. And so I think for the first time this season, we go with QB1, number 5, Caden Mitchell.
I agree with you. Like you said, 3 passing touchdowns. By the way, that gives him 9 total on the season to just 1 interception. That was Jackson Hare's 4th total touchdown of the season. It was Skylar Lewis's 3rd, and Chris Adams with his first touchdown here on his senior season. Yeah, Wildcats win 21-7, 2 touchdowns in the first, and then they don't score again until the fourth quarter, but putting it away 21-7. Any final thoughts before we get out of here?
You know, I thought Bullard did a good job executing a game plan tonight to keep this one close, but I think Sulphur Springs handled it well. Glad that we were able to play a closer ball game. I think that's going to go a long way as we go throughout this season. Winning is hard, so don't take that for granted. 1-0 this week. 3-0 on the season, and hoping to keep that rolling in Mount Pleasant next week.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you. Like you said, we will be back next week on the road at Mount Pleasant at our usual start time of 7 p.m. Again, thank you so much to everyone for spending your Friday night with us here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. On behalf of everyone here, my partner, Ryan Humphries, I'm Tyler Lennon. We will see you next week as the Wildcats look to stay 4-0 on the road.